still have my bunny ears on. You know what? Let's roll with it. How you guys doing? Welcome back in. Yay, pocket. And there's 10 push-ups. Bro! Ain't no way sniping me in like the first 5 minutes and me, not even the first 5 minutes, first 30 seconds and me actually appearing on screen. Why? Anyways, also I don't actually think I did the push-ups from like the last stream either because I was like too busy. I think I only did the push-ups for like me and Boo Boo's number of deaths, but I don't think I did it into Keeps Redeemed. So technically I owe 20 today now. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll live, probably. Anyways, I got some people to welcome in here. Let's see here. Gosh dang it. I know, right, fellas? Dude, me too. Oh, BNUUY POCKY. Hi, Tacho! I kind of just forgot I had these on from last year, but that's okay. It's a nice little touch. What's up, Doncho? Hi, fellas. Hi, dating me and kid. Thank you earlier for the resub. 3 months with your pride. Thank you for the 8-month resub. Twitch, didn't you give me a second to resub before hitting me with ads? No! That's crazy, though. I thought I turned pre-rolls off. Whatever. Anyways, give me the ears. You know, why not? It's a nice touch. Hi, Pocky. Welcome back to hell. Bro, welcome back in as well. Coin toss. Yeah, I am going to be... I should have the game like pulled up actually first and foremost, but I don't know. I just feel like yapping for a bit. The plan was basically to yap while doing a lot of runs because I haven't really been on... I've been on top of like a lot of farming in a minute, and it's just like, I can be better about it this time. Maybe we'll see. But alas, here I am yapping, but that's okay. Here, you know what? No, it's okay. Y'all don't need to see. Oh wait, oh never mind. There's no TTS. You're gonna force me to read it with my poor katakana, hiragana, kanjinis reading skills. 僕とバニーギャル僕とバニーギャルもう少しかわいいですね God, that was so bad. Oh man, I really need to get back to practice it. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder how much farther would I be in life if I was like truly bilingual and I just actually did my Japanese homework like I should have back in like 2nd grade. Oh my god. Anyways, we also have that Bunny Girl song I can pull up as well. Hop, hop, come with me, da 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 da. Anyways, I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but I love that one. Anyways, who am I seeing in here? Also, hi Reason. Who else did I miss in here as well? Hello again as well, Link F99S. What's up, Menmi? What's up, Youth Moon? What's up, my guys? Look at that lucky little Pockadoro. I wasn't sure if like Twitch / the YouTube overlords were going to snipe me for essentially what is going to probably be like the automated thumbnail of this VOD whenever it gets uploaded to the YouTube VOD channel. So I was like, you know what? We'll play it safe and hopefully that doesn't get me bonked. I tried looking for a good piece of comm art because we're doing like Ordeal Call 1, right? And it's like, okay, our comm is in Ordeal Call 1. Comm is a pretty popular character, right? And it's just like, okay. So I had to like sift through so many different pieces of comm art that were, I was just like, okay, all of these are like borderline or I say borderline unsafe, so they're all technically unsafe, so, but a lot of them were like borderline bonk like territory, and I was just like, okay, you know what, frick it, we're just gonna go with this one, and like it looks good, and exclamation intro if you want to see the source. I think it's like someone who like compiled like all like the canonical art of comma and like a Reddit post or something, but yeah, and that's where we find the sauce. Anyways, thank you so much, Eta, for the reset for 51 months. Let's see here. 51 months. Yeah! Pocky returns to FGO in our darkest hour. The lotto has just begun. Hands are sweaty, the fingers are cramped, and rapples are heavy. Pocky spaghetti is probably on the floor already, but we will get to 1,000 boxes. Good luck, farmers. Let's go! Hope y'all are having a great time with the Xmas Lotto. And Nima! I can't believe Santa Nemo event is already here. Like, I don't know. FGO timeline just feels so warped to me because it's like, oh yeah, wasn't that like just last year? No, apparently it was 2 years ago since it's already on NA. Anyways, I don't know what time it is anymore. I still can't believe like the finale to like basically everything is here. And like I know it's not going to technically be like the end because like the developers, whatever, like DW or not DW, oh my god, we haven't called it DW in a hot minute. Lasagna, aka actually called La Single, but lasagna sounds funnier. The developer behind or publisher, I don't know, I forget the name, other role. Anyways, the people behind the game and stuff that are like a step below Sony, because Sony / Aniplex are like the big overlords that actually decide everything, and Lasagna are just like the executors of said decisions. So Nissan does his best to do good by us, even though he can't make all of the end-all decisions, but he really tries to vouch for us. Anyways, what was I even thinking about here? Oh yeah, yeah, as far as wait, why did I start talking about lasagna? I don't know. Anyways, oh no, I remember now, because I remember they mentioned it in like Australia. I think it was like for their 10-year anniversary stream or something, where on like for JP, where they're like, oh yeah, they already have like events planned for like next year and like a while like ahead or something. So it's like, I don't expect this to be the be all end all, but also like, man, this is like the finale to essentially the entire like storyline we started up this far. Granted, it's technically just the end of arc 3. There can always be an arc 4, you know? We never know what's gonna happen once we actually get back to I guess like actual Caldia, I suppose, because we were like locked out of it because humanity forces were like, wow, you use too many foreigners and pretenders and alter egos, you're no longer human or whatever, fight back for your humanity value or something. Anyways, and then yeah, that's at least from what I remember at the end of like LB7, and I'm assuming that's what we fixed at the end of Ordeal Call 4 / the epilogue of everything. We'll see. I say we'll see. I won't see until I get caught up to that, because I'm still like, I think we're like what, maybe a third or halfway through OC1, Ordeal Call 1, so we got like 3 more to go after this one. But yeah, it'll be a fun ride. Anyways, who else I've seen here though? I see we had a Dini, I see Nor Ultimo. How you going, guys? What's up, Tator? I see Valos again earlier in here. Hi, Kosher. I saw you as well. Pocket only touching your favorite game after like 2 months. Someone got the welcome home tutor sign. Hello, Pocket. Hi to you. Honestly, fair. I've been busy. Like don't get me wrong, I still love this game, but it's like I've been trying really hard to also like, I don't know, to like try a whole bunch of other stuff. Like obviously there's like the whole variety game arc, like we finished like, I mean, we played through like what, Super Bunnyman like last stream with Boo, but that was so fun. Technically that's variety, right? And then like we finished Dispatch in like 2 days. I'm still a little sad. I binged the whole entire game. That took like 5 years to make in less than probably 10 hours total because I just played it nonstop on stream over like 2 days. Anyways, obviously Persona 5 Royale, Valkyria Chronicles, finishing Zelda Breath of the Wild was fun. But yeah, so it's like I'm getting these on like rotation essentially and stuff. And I figured, you know what, or the finale to part 2 finale of the Ordeal Call art just released. It's probably a good time. Plus, it's also a lot of fun this season. So, yeah, we're getting some FGO reading times today. Let's see here. What else am I missing here? Hi, Tsutsun. Welcome back in as well. But yeah, it's good. I always blame DW. Point the finger at Albert. Ah! Also, hi, Lutz TV. Wait a sec. You look so familiar. I feel like oh my god. Yeah, I think I remember like perusing around like FGO tubers and stuff a long time ago. Oh my god, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I remember you're like one of like the earlier like FGO, I guess like Twitch like tubers I saw like way back in the day when I was like first like looking around. But welcome in, my dude. But yeah. I mean, Albert did nothing wrong, maybe. I don't know. He's doing his best. At the very least, I appreciate him and Michael, aka FGO Jesus, doing their best to make like, I don't know, the FGO NA broadcast like enjoyable to at least like listen to, even though it's like we know exactly everything that's coming. But yeah, honestly, you would probably get more screwed over by lowly comments that have comment, you know how, yeah. Dude, I had to avoid so much AI posts, dude. Like, I search up, like, literally, sometimes what I do for art sourcing is, I sometimes go on Twitter, and I just type in comma, and then space, FGO, and then I am very grateful to the people who at least, you know, have the due diligence to put like, you know, quote unquote, like AI tag in their like profile so I can like verify like, oh, okay, cool. That's what you use. That's not what I'm looking for, but you know, you do you, I guess. Anyways, but it's like, I at least appreciate like the disclaimer. So it's like, I try and avoid that. Because it's like, I don't know, it's it doesn't feel great. Whatchamacallit, like you're using, I don't know, like AI BS stuff, because it's like, that's just prompts. And it's, I don't know, I remember seeing like, I don't know, I think I mentioned this before, like I don't know, someone crashing out over like, oh my god, someone copied like my prompt, how dare they, this is like the worst thing anyone could do. And it's just like the most ironic thing you could ever read, like actually ironically, not the how people usually say ironically. Because it's just like, oh, how dare you copy my text prompt that I use to copy other people's works, except it's just through a machine learning thing that just combines the pixels to make other types of pixels in different shapes, but still resembling the same vague character or whatever you're trying to make. Anyways, or I shouldn't say what you're trying to make, what the AI is trying to make. Anyways, ugh. Why are we haunting me? But yeah, this is like one of the few that like, okay, this one, I think this is like actually official art. I can't remember. Anyway, so I found it from like a post that was like a conglomerating a lot of like either official art or like popular fan works from like a long while back that like, I don't know, it looks legit. So I'm hoping it's legit. And if it's not, then I cry, but that's okay. We do our best in this world that we live in today. Also, hi Uncle Song, welcome back in as well. I see we're still, God, y'all been haunting back and forth for a while. KK, gots to get to work now. Have fun with the adventures of legendary elite secret agent experimental ultimate final mobile defense platform hybrid bunny Uma girl pocket chalk. I'm sorry, what? Also, thanks for stopping in real quick. Community keeper. Good luck getting to work. See you around. Let's see here. Does they get the new Indian chapter? Working on my Indian food vending job right now. Fortuitous. Anyone wants some samosa, garlic naan, butter, turmeric chicken and such? All those sound like pretty good, honestly. It's still funny that when the OC started, the Draco event started not too long after, making it seem like we're a rebellious teen after doing the exact stuff of their attended shows. Beast upon you. Hi Tract. Let's see here. Oh god, what else am I looking at? Any song? I see. It's really keeping up with the haunts for a hot minute, huh? Watch some old certified FG boomer. Hell yeah, dude. It's fun talking to Albert at Anime NYC. Hell yeah, dude. I didn't actually get to talk to Albert, get a chance to talk to Albert at, what was it? Anime Expo, this year. I did get a chance to, actually no, not this year. It was like last year, I think. I ended up like talking with, FG Jesus, aka Michael, for like a little bit. But I was just like asking a question about like, they had like a position opening for like, I don't know, marketing stuff or whatever, or like just like looking for people to help essentially advertise the game. I was like, could I apply like my video editing skills to do something like that? But I don't know. He just gave me some general information, but he was chill. He was a chill dude to talk to. Blame them for things that are outside their control, especially when they got like 20 staff members for the American server that actually do something important to keep everything from blowing up. Yeah. POCKY, hierarchies. Welcome back in. Albert at a consum day to do an FGO poll for me. Oh, hell yeah, Bob Coffee. Welcome back in as well. Congrats on the successful socializing stream the other day. Yeah! It's always a fun time with Boo Boo, dude. Like, I am trying really hard. How many collabs have we done this year? Like, hold on. Let me see. I can find out from my VODs channel, actually. That's a very easy way for me to tell. Because it's like, I wanted to try being more consistent and stuff with, hold on. Sorry. I want to be more consistent with like actually making time for, I don't know, all the cool people that I enjoyed hanging out with and collabing with and just, I don't know, yapping with in general. And I think, I know like, me and me were like, okay, let's see if we can like do this maybe like once a month. They're like, yeah. Let's see, how good was I about that? Let's see, if I search up Boobly, okay, this doesn't look right. Hold on. Okay, if I do... Okay, what if I just type @? What does @ get me? Nothing. Okay. Pogachok VODs. What if I do... Okay, can I do like W/? Because W/ is usually what I type for like collab stuff. Yeah, okay. We did... Okay, that's Nikkei stuff. This is Boo Boo. Wait, we only did 2? There's no way. Wait, really? Oh, Uno Night. That's right. That was like 2. Yeah. Okay, that was like 2 months ago. Yeah. Okay, so we did like 1, 2, 3. I think that's it. Wait, we did 3? Wait, no way. Okay, well, that's cool. I did 3 collabs according to my VOD channel with Boo Boo and an amazing birthday collab with Perry, and that makes me very happy, actually. I had such a fun time during those. I think those streams were, like, honestly some of the most enjoyable ones I've had. Like, some of the most fun I've had streaming, and it's just like, okay, this is what streaming's all about. Or at least, like, this is like, I don't know, it's like a great motivator, I guess. It's just like, I don't know, having fun with other cool people, and then just like hoping that people who like watch you for you, because like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy yapping to you guys all day long about like, I don't know, every single little thing from I don't know, the fact that like I made a beef stew soup, but instead of like just any old beef stew soup, I heated up some ramen noodles. But I am also the kind of person that when I'm lazy, I will heat up the noodles. I will put the ramen noodles into the water before it even starts boiling. I will put the tap water in the pot. I put the pot on the stove. And I put the noodles in as soon as I turn the stove on. So the noodles heat up with the water. So the water is like literally like, it's not even room temp. It's technically slightly cold because it comes straight from the tap. And then after I finished heating those up, then I poured like the noodles without like broth or anything into like a bowl. And I heat up a little can of like Campbell's like beef stew or whatever. Heat that up and then pour that over the noodles. Like, I don't know, with some like spinach leaves just kind of sprinkled in there because try to be somewhat healthy. And then yeah, like I could talk about the intricacies of how I make my I say struggle meals. I don't know if I consider that. I don't know. I think ramen, like instant ramen plus like a can of hearty beef stew soup is like pretty reasonable. Plus spinach, so it's like actually healthy. It's like it's got protein because of the beef stew. It's got carbs because of like the noodles. It's got vitamins because of like the spinach. It's fine. Anyways, but yeah, as much as I love yapping and stuff, it's like, I don't know. It's also cool, like finding other cool people to yap with too, I realize. And I hope it's enjoyable for you guys too, because it's like, I really do my best to like, when I find cool people I enjoy collabing with, I try to also make sure that they're the kind of people that you guys would vibe with too, right? Because it's like, I also realize, because it's like, especially with the collabs and stuff, it's like there's like almost like a layer of expectation that like most of chat is like not going to be immediately read because, you know, they're busy like interacting and stuff. And it's like, as a result, it's like, oh yeah, it's like it's like, the direction or like the type of expectation changes a little bit. As I say this, as I haven't read a single chat message in like the last 5 minutes, I'm so sorry. I will get there eventually, but I don't know. That's what I tried like my best to do, at least, is make an enjoyable experience for like all parties involved, for like both the obviously like the collab partner and you guys too. What?
Collabs are scary, especially with POCKY.
What? Wait, why are these scary? Why are these scary to me? Also, thanks 100 biddies. So as your, well, I say thanks 100 biddies as you've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 sets of 50 bits to make horses appear on the stream. Thank you. That's a lot of bits. Holy crap. But also, bro. Thank you so much for all the bits, dude. Seriously, like that is a lot. That's like $10, I think, worth of bits. Actually, no more, because it's like it converts to a higher cost, even though the payout is essentially 1 bit percent or whatever. But still, thank you. What was I even thinking about here? Oh yeah. But yeah, so at the end of the day, it's like I've been trying to experiment, essentially, more or less. Oh my god, thanks so much, Kwang, for the reset for 37 months. Thank you so much for the year, 3 years and a month on top. Thank you, Kwang.
Kept you horsing around. About $20.
Jeez.
Anyways, check food.
Oh, you got food to share? Let's go. Thanks, 100 biddies and sold the Azure. But yeah, see, like, this is what I'm talking about and stuff. It's just like, hey, Pocket, look at me. I request attention right now. And it's just like, oh yeah, you can just like do that. But it's like on a collab, it's like a lot more busier.
Hello, Kwang, dear friend. Early Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Hell yeah. Happy holidays to y'all. So thank you again for the 100 biddies. Oh, what is this? A5 Wagyu from Japan and Australia plus Hot Pot Brother. What is that?
The only collab stream I will ever be afraid of is the off-collab cooking stream Pocket.3 Zoom.
Off-collab cooking stream. What does that mean? What does off-collab mean? I don't know what that means. Does that mean not collabing with someone, so it's just like a regular stream? Oh wait, do you mean like an offline stream where it's like, or like, I know like Hololive has done some of those where it's like offline technically, but it's like still like streamed because it's like, it's just offline meaning IRL, I guess. Oh God. Would anyone want to do that with me? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, okay, would Boo Boo or Perry trust me? Like, that would be something. I don't know. I don't know if Boo Boo would be open to me flying out. I don't think, I mean, maybe she could fly over here for like a weekend and then like stream from the kitchen, I guess. But I don't know. Or if like, that'd be interesting. I don't know. Anyways, an offline like cooking collab. I'm assuming if maybe that's what you meant, but I don't know. That'd be something. I think that could be a fun time. Let's see here. They never want a burn kitchen. Pocky can ask them. Well, I am a weenie chicken little baby when it comes to. I don't know, dude. It's like it takes a lot of courage. I'm not gonna lie for me to like actually reach out there. I've been getting better. I've been getting better at it lately, especially this year. But I'm like, I am taking up this person's time. I am making an in position. I am. This is me being potentially well, not burden, but like I don't know. It's always scary being in that position. Anyways. Depends. Some VTubers just never want to do the offline stuff. I don't mind. I wouldn't mind that personally, but it's also like logistically, because I know like, I mean, Boo Boo's mentioned she's in like Canada and stuff, and that'd be her location from my location would be, oh yeah, especially like the, well, I mean, I'm trying to think of like logistically how to get to her house. Anyways, I don't know. I shouldn't be talking about this on stream. Here's how you can find all like Pocky's VTuber friends. But yeah, it's always expensive. Yeah, that's true. But also, it would be really fun though, because it's like, I mean, I don't know. I consider Boo Boo a friend though, because it's like, even though it's like, I mean, like we collab and talk on stream and stuff, it's like, I don't know. I also appreciate, I don't know, getting to hang out in general, dude. I don't know. I just like making friends and stuff, and it's nice. And I don't know. It's always cool when the other person's like, yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to like this, and also like just like wanting to honestly just kind of casually hang out. And I'm just like, me too. Oh yeah, but yeah. Anyways, I am looking forward to next year as well. This year has been a good year. Did you hear about the Fate Strange Fate coming back? Yeah. You know, with their once an annual release anime episode. Yeah, but what's up, the law? How you doing? Do you even have a valid passport and the real ID to avoid the $45 charge? Yes, I have a valid passport. Say, Pocky, if you tell us who you want to collab with, we can hold you accountable. Ow. I still like how the only reason me and Boo Boo started talking in the first place was because it was like Lara. Lara of all people. I say of all people. He's obviously our beloved granny sniffing. Granny appreciating mod.
Now with all that horsepower you should be able to gallop to Boo Boo's. Anyways, I suggest having bone marrow from Australia. It goes quite well with the dry white bread you got at the shop. How about a blindfolded cooking stream? Collab partner tries to give you directions to make a cake or gingerbread house, but you're blindfolded. Could be funny.
Okay. Something's getting burned if we do that. I don't know if I would. That is. Oh man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would absolutely trust Boo Boo to direct me if I was like the person who had to do it. But like also. I don't know if I'd want to put Boo Boo through that if I was the one instructing her while she was blindfolded, because I don't want to risk her. I don't mind getting burned, but I do mind our beloved fish VTuber getting potentially grilled a little bit, because I prefer my fish friends unfried. Thank you very much. But I don't know. It's a very silly and kind of like funny idea, but also I'm just concerned just a little bit. Oh man. I will say, there's potentially, I wasn't actually planning on having it as like a vlog or anything, but well, do I want to spoil things? I don't know if I want to spoil things. I'll just leave things unspoiled because it's like all still in the air. One of my other friends and stuff from streams and stuff, that's going to a con that I'm planning to go to as well. Whatchamacallit, I had an idea for like, oh yeah, cool thing that you like could do at like during like the con weekend or whatever. And they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna actually like vlog that and stuff, and like doing like gloves and stuff you want to. I was just like, oh shoot, you know, why not? Frick it, that sounds like a fun idea. Anyways, it may or may not involve cooking or baking. we'll see how it goes, but yeah. What was I looking at here? Blindfolded, do you want to commit a crime? Is it a crime if I'm unknowing? Well, I guess that's how manslaughter works, right? Because it's like you don't intend to. But what if like, what if like you accidentally, like what if you're blindfolded and your friend who's like directing you basically causes you to commit arson on the premises? Are you charged with the crime, or does the person directing you get charged? Is there like first, second, third degree like burn? Well, okay, there's first, second, third degree burning in terms of like damage, but not like in terms of like, you know, legal like accusation. I don't know. Both? Damn. And it's Christmas, it was so soon. Wow. Yeah. That's called accessory. Oh, that's true. I don't know. You know, it could accessorize with flames. I don't know. Anyways. The answer starting in the first place? No. What if I plead like insanity? That's what all VTubers are, or not, maybe not all, but I don't know. That's what a good chunk of VTubers are like, maybe. I don't know. Going to a con, they use the convents. Is that like when? I think, when was the last time I heard the word convent? Is that like a cult needed place or something? I don't know. Anyways, let me throw you in the nut house. No, not all like the white soft pillow padding that drives me insane because of sensory deprivation. Well, not sensory deprivation. I guess it's sensory deprivation because you just get like bored in there, I would imagine. Anyways, blindfolded drawing stream. I mean, I guess I suck at drawing in general, even with my eyes. So I don't know if it'd be much different. Blindfolded cake decorating then. What about sauteed fish? Sauteed fish, maybe not boo-boo, but, you know, maybe regular fish. Thanks for the posture check also. I should sit up. For America, it's almost better to have passport. If you get the passport card, it counts for Real ID for domestic flights. For international, you don't have a passport, yeah. Yeah, it's just easier that way. How about have a rat on top of your head and teach you how to cook? A rat on top of my head. Are we gonna get copyright infringed by Ratatouille, or... Pocky is already dangerous enough with a knife, which she can't see. No, she said go, so Pocky wants to club with Miss Bro. I don't know if I could, even if I wanted to, because it's like, isn't he in like, oh my god, it's like Sweden or something. Well, I don't know where he is. I don't know if he's talked about it before or not, but I know his like time zone is like, usually if I'm like up at degenerate hours, I'm talking like 3, 4, 5 a.m. my time usually. It's like, that's when I think he starts streaming. So it's just like, I think time zone wise especially, it's just, it probably wouldn't work. Let's see here. What else did I miss in here? I do an off cloud cooking. If you had a pair of handcuffs and a pipe, you could be chained. Oh. Me being the one handcuffed to a pipe. Gotcha. I mean, well, so what? I would just be instructing making noises from like the side. Oh man. I mean, you only accommodate paid chatter. No! See, look at that. That chat right here. No. But Ryan Long, see this chat right here. Wait, hold on. Where'd it go? Right here. See. I just read it. This chat in particular was completely free to play. Look how free to play that chat is right there. See, no bits, no cheering or whatever. You know, no sub message, no nothing. Didn't even have to use channel points because you got Pocky's attention for free. What am I doing today? Anyways, offline copy. Yeah, that seafood bowl looked delish. What else is in here? Online chat feature is also good for collab iteration. Oh yeah, for sure. Like I really love doing that, especially like during the birthday stream with like Perry and stuff. So it's like I could see like all the cheers with like from you guys with my emotes, but then also like the cute little like parrot Oshi like light stick one that Perry had from her chat as well. So it's just like kind of cool, like for like
instructions
the
unclear. Purchased bits.
No, Fatlas, take it back. Thank you for the 100 videos. So welcome in, Fatlas. Okay. Man, I was not expecting to be yapping for this long. I was kind of like half expecting myself to be like, ugh, and just get like right into it, but I guess I had more energy today than I thought. I hate that I had to miss the collab stream, but I've been enjoying the VOD. Go Team Bucket. Yeah! I'm glad you're enjoying the VOD, Beanie and Cat. I did, so for my VODs and stuff especially, I usually do my best to like timestamp, like, I don't know, just notable moments and stuff. So if you're ever just like, hey, Pocket, I don't have enough time to keep it with all like the streams. So if I miss a stream, do you happen to have like maybe highlights or something I can just like watch? Or something like that, and I'd be, yeah, I got you. And then so you can like literally, if you go to like the Pocket Chalk VOD channel, and then you can see the Super Bunny Man playthrough VOD right here, or you can't because I don't have it displayed. There it is. And if you go down here, you'll see, boom, look at that. Look at that beautiful timestamp. So you can see like all of the different funny moments that happen. Like, it had like a, oh, secret. Here we go. Hold on. I got you. I got you. Chest compressions. 1, 2, 3, 30. Okay. Breath of life. Here we go. I was like at some points concerned if like she was like gonna run out of breath because like she was like laughing so much. Oh man, but yeah, that was fun doing CPR in a bunny suit. The chaos streams are fun to watch. Hell yeah! I'm glad you enjoyed the network. Yeah, so many push-ups. Yeah. Pocky needs a daily email hour. What's a daily email hour? But instead, it's just like her replying to other creators she likes hanging out with. I feel like I'm actually pretty good at replying for the most part. I don't know. I feel like I'm usually on top of it, but I don't know. I only, it's like I don't. I feel kind of bad because it's like on average I get like friend requested like maybe like once or twice a week, and it's just like I feel bad because it's just like I just don't normally accept like requests unless it's like I don't know. Just like someone who's just like, okay, you're probably not gonna bother me a lot, and you're probably like trying to tell me about something important. So it's like, okay. But yeah, so it's like my DMs thankfully don't usually get spammed, which I'm very grateful for. Cause yeah, no, oh dude, if I got as many DMs as I did like at mentions like throughout the week and stuff, I don't know if I would keep my sanity. But yeah, anyways, what was I thinking about? But yeah, no, I'm usually pretty on top of it though whenever I do get like a DM and stuff for the most part. Yeah, and like at the worst usually, so like one of my friends, one of my IRL friends messaged me the other day, and they're like, hey, Pocket, you're like ending out on gacha games. I'm like trying to do like a tier listing thing, but I don't know like a lot of other gacha characters outside of like Hoyo stuff. And I was like, sure, I got you, buddy. And then I made like I didn't respond to the message right away because I was busy compiling like the list and trying to like write, I don't know, an inclusive enough summary of like each of the characters, so it's like give enough information to like accurately tier them, I guess. I didn't respond for like I think like 6 hours. Partially because one, I was making dinner or something, and then two, I was taking my time to actually put the list together. But yeah, very so often, like occasionally I'll like maybe see a message, but then like forget and like fall asleep or something, and then I don't see a notification because it technically counts as me having read it, and it just gets lost. But I don't know, that's pretty rare actually with me. Alright, if you finish early, just throw more work on you, and so I think it's get done faster. Yeah, never overachieve. Damn. Marketing, you need to get it done on time and can't sell your way. I know. So I was crashing out that there's a promo that makes sponsor then. There's still lazy. Yeah. Meanwhile, we have Vidal able to interact with his daughter Neurosama in VR, and him tearing up because of how cute she is while getting to play with her dad in her own reality. Truly not all is built the same. Yeah, okay. Neuro is definitely like a superior exception just because it's like, I mean, Vidal works like hard as hell on her model. Like she's trained from like actual like people interactions and stuff, not from just like, I don't know, just scraping the internet like over and over, just like gorging basically anything it finds. Like that one definitely has like a lot of love and care put into it. Like that feels like an actual human creative project because it is actually like, oh, I would imagine almost every line of code is like, you know, crafted by Beetle, I would assume, or at least like for the most part. And yeah, like that's different. Plus he actually like commissions real artists for like her model. Like was it Annie? Well, I guess not Annie anymore. I felt so sad. I'm not normally like the kind of person to like get into like I don't know, like shipping creators or whatever. But like I didn't even follow, like I near some Beetle for a while, but I never like, it wasn't like a creator like I followed closely. It's like every now and then if a clip shows up, I might watch it. But then like one day I was just like finding hordes and hordes of like Annie and Beetle clips being like shoved in my recommended. So I was like, what's going on in here? And I was like, oh, they're so cute together. This is, and then like most of them were like from like a year or so ago. And I'm just like, I wonder like why I haven't seen any recently. And then I found out what happened actually. And it was just like, man, oh, it's like one of those monkey's paw curls moments. Like seeing all the comments, it's just like when you get what you want, but the reality is crueler than the dream or something like that. Anyways, and it's just kind of like, that's unfortunate for them. Or I say that's just unfortunate, just thing in general. But anyways, and leaving was sad. Yeah, this was sad. She took the shot and missed. Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's like there's no real drama. It's not like there's no freaking Google Doc or anything, which like I honestly is like for the better because it's like it just sucks. It's just like just feelings are feelings, and it's just kind of unfortunate when things don't always work out. So it's like, man, these like they sounded so good together too. But that's okay. That's okay. They're real people with their own lives, own decisions, own actual, you know, feelings and stuff. So y'all, like everybody has to respect that. But yeah, no, it's just like, man. Anyways, I don't know how we got into this topic, but yeah. Bunny ears, you're no longer a horse. I was never one, but hi, oh my god. Yeah, I kind of forgot these are on. I think I had these on from like the Boo Boo collab last stream. Yeah, these are fun. Pocky, there's a difference between a friend request from rando and you're reaching out to someone you like to stream and asking if they want to collab on something. Yeah, I am so grateful to like Boo Boo and Perry especially as well for like, because like my birthday idea plan was like a lot. And like she could have easily looked at that and just be like, yeah, no, this is too much. Goodbye forever. And I'd be like, okay. And then Pocky would just evaporate, Thanos snap off the face of the planet. No, I'd bounce back, I think, maybe, I hope. But it'd be like, but also, I don't know, I like coming up with like cool ideas and stuff and finding other people who are like down to maybe try them out as well. And yeah, thankfully it worked out. But whatchamacallit, yeah, I don't know. I'm very grateful for like the cool people, because it's like it also takes a while for me to honestly like vibe check people, to be honest, because it's like I can't just like reach out to someone on a whim, and especially if it's someone like I have no idea like what you're like, you know. It's just like, I mean, that's, I think the cool thing about streaming is like you get to get familiar with a person, obviously only to a certain extent, because it's like, I mean, you know, people don't, not everyone talks about every single thing in their personal life, I guess, on stream, but I don't know. My personal life isn't even anything that crazy when I think about it. I don't know. I literally just sit around and try and stay protective on the cool, I say cool, I don't know, hopefully cool ideas. They may not come to fruition one day. So I'm not exactly super exciting even off stream, but what was I even thinking about here? Yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's still like a nice way to just kind of like gauge how, I don't know, a kind of a person is. It's just like, okay, I think you pass my vibe checks. How would they feel about this idea or that idea? And you go from there. But yeah, I don't know. It's been really cool. I've been very, very lucky this year, honestly. My friends, the year feels more suffocating, to be honest, but I'm just a normie. Right. I don't know, like, about definition of a normie. It's just, people are just people, honestly, at the end of the day. It's like, I don't know. I tried not to say, I guess, I've been trying to be better, I guess, about using the term normie, normal, whatever, because it's like, it's all just perspective or whatever, right? It's just, people are just people with different interests, that's it. But yeah, I will unfortunately be on a plane during the AX Hotel Hunger Games. Oh, no! Damn, well. Hope you have a safe flight. Bob Coffee when you are. Why will your friends do a gotcha tiers list? That's, I don't know, they're just like working on like a project or something. I don't know, but it's not really my place to, well, I say not my place. I could inquire, like, they're literally like one of my IRL friends with one of the group of friends I've known for like, I I don't know, over 5 years at this point. So it's like I could inquire, but it's like, you know, I don't really ask questions. Honestly, when people come to me with like random requests every now and then, it's like, okay, sure, I got you. It's like, yeah, you knew that I had some experience in this field and asked me for help, advice, or some other favor. And it's like, you know what, I can do it. I don't care. Sure, I got you. I'm not gonna ask questions. You know, if you want to tell me more about it, sure, you're welcome to. But it's like, you know, that's your thing. So I'm not worrying too much about it. I just hope it serves them well. Hey, POCKY, what's up, Lentello? Hi, Mr. Manager. I think I'm probably like 5 to 10 minutes late at this point reading some of these messages. So I am sorry. You had to maybe wait a while for my hello, but welcome in, Lentello. So we had POCKY in Discord, right? Get POCKY. Wow. I'm good. I think I have like a healthy-ish circle of friends. I don't know. It's like, I am still like usually just doing stuff on my own, like most of the day, which is I think just like how I naturally am. But yeah, I don't know. I think at this point it's oh my gosh, what am I trying to think of? I think everyone just I like to think most people naturally gravitate towards their lifestyles that they're most enjoy, or at least are most attuned to in one way or another in the long term. Obviously, there's some people that are worse about it than others, I guess, when it comes to just like following their heart and actually, how should I say? Crafting, I guess, like the lifestyle, the social circles, and like just the careers and stuff they want for themselves. Some are maybe better at that than others, but I don't know. I think I hope I've done a good job at it, I guess. But so far I'm pretty content. There are days where I'm just like, but then there's days where I'm like, we're so back. So I don't know. I think I'm like a healthy level of like all things, I think. Yeah, I don't know. We're all just doing our best, taking it one day at a time. Linguini didn't even do that when he was starting before meeting Remy. Oh, that's the rat's name. That's right. I almost forgot. I forgot his name isn't just Ratatouille. That's the name of like the dish that causes like the emo food critic dude to be like, oh my god, this is incredible. As it's literally just like cucumber, tomato, and I don't know, stuff. I don't know, to me when I saw it, I don't know why, I think in my head that like it probably would taste like candy because it looked like a bunch of like, I don't know, like multicolored candy like strips like pasted together or something, but I don't know. I was baby when I first watched it. Well, AX registration is next month on the 20th. AX registration, I'm not ready, man. I'm gonna be flying so much in July. I say flying so much, it's like technically twice. Yeah, but like, that's already a lot in a month. I'm gonna get so much radiation dosage on the airplanes. Anyways, I've been yapping for a bit. Let's see here. What kind of history fact do you want today? Ooh, can I get a history fact about an invention? Any invention. I don't care if it's the wheel. I don't care if it's the cotton gin. Just give me a fact about an invention. Okay. Also, hi, Boga Goldmine. How you doing as well? Would you eat at a restaurant where Remy was cooking? I mean, you know, provided that nobody gets sick from it, sure. Is it also done by your lawyer because the client says it? They just assume you're an idiot and will half and half chance to fall through with it? Interiorly, go into the same can hold you if you want to leave, but if you go there under court order, they keep you. Oh, yeah. Is seatbelt for posture? It's still on my chair. I'm just lazy. I should put on my seatbelt for posture, though. And that's where the nuns live. Oh, I see. COVID? No, you didn't hear anything, RPS. Don't worry about it. You could also be filling your stuff. Okay, I read up really far up on chat. Who do you think is New Year's? New Year's servant for JP / well, NA is already determined, but JP, I'm trying to think if there's like any characters that like we haven't had yet in FGO from like just any Type Moon series in general. I will have to maybe guess. Wait, do we have? We don't have Hisui and I forgot the name of the two red-haired maids from which on the Holy Night Mihoyo, right? I think it was. No, it's Tsukihime. No, it's Tsukihime. I think is the one. Yeah, Hisui and Terisumi. I always forget the name of both those twins. I don't know, maybe those. I'm sure, I'm like, I don't know, I'm just scratching like wherever. He used to be in Kohaku, yeah. He had donkey ears. They're not donkey ears! Well, they're technically BNUUY ears. But thanks, I guess. Hyper Mega, welcome in power. Here's a historical invention fact. Did you know that video games were primarily marketed to boys because before stores had a gaming section, they just had boys' toys and girls' toy section? I think I remember hearing about that somewhere, yeah. But they discovered, wow, everyone can enjoy video games. And I remember I had like a cute, like light blue DS Lite as like one of like my very, very first like consoles when I was like growing up and stuff. That was nice. Hi Croaker, XLII. There's Jan Zizka, who utilized tanks before they were invented. Armored wagons carrying cannons and men with guns. The man never lost a single battle, even though he was blind. Amazing guy with a great strat. Damn, dude just locked the frickin' just like, what was it, Beethoven, I think? Who was like deaf but still composed music. Hold on. Beethoven, was it Beethoven or? I'm pretty sure it was Beethoven. Deafness cause. Okay, yeah, there we go. But there is an abnormally elevated lead level. Oh, might have been lead poisoning. Interesting. Huh. Poor guy. Well, he still pushed on. Gotcha. Well, still mostly boys are what people think video game means. Like a shooter, just depends on how the marketing works in target audience. If I recall, Silly Putty is a result of trying to find a replacement rubber. I remember, like, I think there's like a random like YouTube post. I was like, just scrolling YouTube as I usually do. That was like, oh, there's like, it showed like a picture of Silly Putty and then a picture next to it of a block of C4, which was Kill Putty. Or like Silly Putty, Deadly Putty, basically. It's like one is a toy and the other is an explosive. Let's see here. I think it's Laura Legros. Noel. Mimi. Hola, Pocket Chat. Hi, Carlos. Welcome back. Actually, oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I just interrupted that hello. Hi, Carlos. Properly. Okay, now I have my next thought. The vampire dude's name from Tsukihime. Rorschach? I forgot his name, but the essentially the bad dude of Tsukihime, the antagonist. I don't think we have him in the game yet, right? So he could be it too. I don't know. I guess they still have quite a few options to draw from for FGO Fancy Servants. Roa Veldumjong. What a name. Thank you for coming in clutch with that, non-player carrot. Would fell the music by putting a stick to the piano and biting onto to feel the music. Oh, I totally forgot about that. I think I saw that in like a Zacti Films like YouTube short one time. Yeah, no, I think I remember hearing about that. Yeah. Also, what's up, Bandit Queen? There's an entire life of Jean Moses Browning, but that's kind of broad. Did you know chainsaws were invented to assist pregnant women? Someone did mention that before, yes, actually. You want to do a Kirby vibe check? A Kirby vibe check? How does that work? Do I like inhale them inside and then just feel them out before spitting them out and be like, yeah, you good. You stay out of the void. Pocky, what's your favorite Pixar movie as a kid? Ooh, favorite Pixar movie as a kid. Man, I'm trying really hard to remember. Incredibles was incredible. I don't know what other Pixar movies can I remember this off. Finding Nemo, Cars, oh my god, what other Pixar? Sometimes I feel like I get Pixar and Disney. Or Pixar's an animation studio, right? And Disney is just like the IP company essentially. Or the company that owns the IPs. What, I don't know, Pixar films specifically. I don't know. Why am I having such a hard time remembering? I know there's like a lot more I've seen. Anyways, I'll take it back to that maybe. Also, hi Sledge, welcome back in as well. Never a problem, I enjoy seeing you have fun chatting. Thanks, Nutella. I don't know, I do my best. It's like me basically is like my subconscious hope / justification for my yapping and not always reading every single message that comes in is praying that the people who type the message, you'd be like, Pocky, please read my message. Oh no, the topic has already changed and my message is now irrelevant. And I'm like hoping like my yapping in the meantime in between those messages makes it worthwhile to still listen to, even if the message itself doesn't always get read. But I try. Oh god, for gotcha players? Sure, yeah. It changes depending where you ask. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, people and people. Yeah. I mean, I will agree that there are some people who like that. I guess the people who you would assume would fit the quote unquote traditionally normie vibe have. I mean, yeah, just a different vibe, I guess. But I don't know. I think at the end of the day, it's just like there are people who are open to niche interests and people who won't be as open to niche interests, and that's okay. If any of my friends especially like wanted to yap to me about like I don't know Higurashi or what's like another, oh my god, I'm trying really hard to remember, Umineko. No, I think Perry mentioned like Umineko to me one time or something like that. I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'd be down to just like listen to, I don't know, someone yap about their favorite franchise or something. I don't care. Because it's like I get it. It's like it's nice. It's cool to have people who are willing to just like listen to you yap about like your special interests, you know. Even if it's not necessarily their field of expertise or interest intrinsically, but you know, that's just kind of it's always just nice to have people who are willing to just I don't know, put up with that. Man, but yeah, could tell them about the time you got sent to the funny women's room. Which funny women's room? I'm like, which? I'm trying to remember like what story are you talking about? Like, I can't think of like a story that would be related to that. That just reminds me of that Kirby vibe check meme where if you fail, he sucks you up. Oh, so it is exactly what I was thinking. Okay. The biggest stream was a hoot. Yeah! That's all the pre-show yapping. Yeah! Welcome in again, though, non-play carrot. Let's see here. Umineko is the goated VN. Hell yeah. Funny women's room equals mental health. Ah, I see. I don't know why you have to, like, specify it as the women's room specifically, because in my head, I was like, bathroom, but I'm like, I don't know. Do I visit the funny women's room all the time then, or? I'm like, what does that mean? But yeah, are you ready for 3.0? Oh yeah! So, well, I say so ready. I still need to do 2.8 technically for like Chisa's arc, but then after that, I'll be at 3.0 basically. But yeah, I'm just working on the woo of it. So also for the woo of it that I'm working on, I decided to slightly adjust course. I did say I was going to make like a, I don't know, trying to make an entertaining, funny, like summary of like essentially the entire story up to date. But then I realized, you know what? I honestly think like the woo vids that are out currently that like do summarize the story are like more or less like pretty good enough at like summarizing of just like everything that happens from like my research and everything else. So it's like I am going a slightly different direction where it's like, okay, I'm probably going to make it abridged. An abridged series for WUA sounds interesting, I guess. I don't know. It's like, because especially like trying to figure out how to make the 1.0 story and forward like that section like be entertaining, but like still have just enough information to keep like the plot like understandable, but not like so verbose and stuff. Because it's like I've been doing a lot of work and research behind the scenes, doing like the scripting for like this next video, and I realized it's going to take a lot of work from both me and potentially other friendos of mine. I don't know if I'm going to be involving like other people outside of like my friend circle, because it's like I am terrified of basically working with people I don't know. I think anyone would. I think that makes sense. But like, I don't know. It is also something that I think would be cooler and maybe more worthwhile in the end. So scripting for an abridged series is obviously wholly different than just scripting for essentially like a summary of a game story video, you know? So I've been busy. I'll say that much, but yeah. And FGO abridged. So FGO abridged, I think could be interesting, except it's so freaking long. Now, could I do it? Maybe, potentially. I think it could be fun, but like, oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. That would take a whole lot more writing compared to just like getting all of WUWA's story written out up to date. But yeah. Does those already know? Oh, does he? Oh, okay. I'm just thinking you've learned while compiling the story for this vid. The most interesting thing. I mean, I'm really trying to think. I don't know if there's any like super interesting things I've picked up, I guess, from my research, I guess, for like the WUWA bridge video, essentially. It's just, I realized I have to essentially, I guess it's just like learning the process, which is one, Main priority is get the plot line straight so it doesn't like deviate too far. It can deviate a bit here and there. I think it's probably fine because I've seen other bridge series do that, where it's like maybe some like side stuff, not main story stuff, but like maybe side stuff. You can just like have some, I don't know, of your own created like moments with the character that better exemplify a character's personality. But yeah, it's like balancing between keeping plot relevant lines included, but also giving enough time or giving enough dialogue written out for each character to really give more life to those characters. And if I'm being perfectly honest, like 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, whatever, it's going to be a challenge because I am realizing I have to essentially headcanon a lot of like stuff to be like, okay, what would make sense for this character that barely showed any like significant amount of emotion other than, oh no, the town is burning. Oh no, those poor soldiers. Oh, Rover, you're so great. Like, it is really, really hard to try and find a way to make a character interesting, but also canonically personality-wise feel correct to write or in a way for. That doesn't just feel like it deviates so much from like what is shown in the story. But what is shown in the story, it just feels so minimal, and I don't like that. It's frustrating trying to write for a character that just doesn't feel like they have much to write about. But that's okay. That's just one of the challenges. I don't know. It's just gonna be part of the process. So I'm doing my best because at the end of the day, I am grateful to have like a small group of friendos who are willing to just be like, who are willing to hear out my stories, or just my project ideas in general. I can spit it at them with like the most vague descriptions or whatever that I even barely have. And most of them will be like, you know, Pocket, that sounds like it'd actually be pretty cool. And I'd be like, wait, really? You really think so? Like, they're like, yeah, no, like I can see like where you're going with it and stuff. And like, you know, it's like an interesting, like, you know,
Everybody,
like parodic take almost, you know, like the thing. And I think it could give people like even more perspectives on like each of the characters and stuff that maybe couldn't be expressed enough in the story. And it's like, thank you. Anyways, Canyon quests would probably help. Oh, yeah, for sure. But I know going through those quests takes some time. Yeah, definitely. That's just something I need to look into as well. Also, thank you so much. And the Oreo for the reset for 28 months. Thank you. As I walk into the stream, everyone cheers and yell as if SSR summer Hans Christian Andersen just got announced. Wow! Did you know that Hans Christian Andersen was Pocky's first, I was going to say MP5, not MP5, was Pocky's first Bontan. Actually, wait, was he the first Bontan or was it Scotty? Oh God, no, I think it might have been Scott. No, I think it was Scotty actually. Okay, sorry. It was Scotty and then it was Hans Christian Andersen. Sorry, I'm a liar. I think he was second. Anyways, welcome in, Oreo. Thanks so much again for the reset for 2 years and 4 months. So that's mine. Ooh, we'll take time to flesh out Pocky's madness, but I can get the outlines for my plans. Nice. But have you grilled Hans? Please leave a message after the beep. Hi Pocky. What's up, Sakura? Welcome back in as well. How you doing, my guy? What's good? Are you having a good day? I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a pretty alright day. Today's actually pretty okay so far. Let's see here. Well, it's also because things in the main story can't have filler because the filler comes from side content with the characters because it's a gacha game structure with the fact you can do individual character stories later while doing main story because content. Yeah, I suppose. It's just, yeah, I just have to find all the avenues to get as much of the character personalities as I can so I can like accurately write about them. I like how Pocky stalled enough for me to be tempted to 120. Cavern King after fish hunger menu. Damn. Hello. I declared war. Welcome back in. What's good? Just the day, but I'm glad to be over now. Let's go. It's almost well, I say almost. I'm sure for like a lot of people, it's already like the holiday breaks for like, I don't know, people in university or I don't know, in jobs that give you a holiday break essentially for this time of year. But yeah, glad you got through the day. Doesn't who's Hans? That sounds like a ketchup brand. Anyways, I shall keep lurking. Stay hydrated and take care of yourselves, all beautiful people. Thanks, Chun. There. Take care of lurking. Let's see here. What else did we miss as well? Yeah, session 1.0. Yeah, now starting to look at what DBZ Abridged did with Mr. Popo. I haven't really watched much DBZ Abridged because I haven't really watched much DBZ in general. So I wasn't as motivated to watch DBZ Abridged as I was to watch Fates and Night Unlimitably Works Abridged, but that'd be an interesting thing to research, I suppose, for that. That or frame as a tour, fantasy turner reverse, also fixing things to tour guys, also meeting Alto and Encore, who's trying to serve over divorce papers from Shorekeeper till you come back and she forgives you. That feels like a stretch. I don't know about that one. But yeah, maybe. Because it's like I was starting to, because especially when I'm like starting a new project that has like a different creative direction spun into it, because this isn't like a guide video, right? This isn't like the stuff I used to write. It's not even a review. It's not a guide video. It's not a review video. It's not really something I've had experience in before, but obviously you can't get experience until you start. So it's like, gotta do what you can. But I've been like essentially starting this different narrative style of writing, I guess. Not narrative style, but different creative style of writing, basically, which is essentially for a different type of video altogether. That's not a guide or review. It's like I find myself almost grasping at straws for basically like haha funny lines, and I'm like, okay, no, we don't need to like be like trying this hard to make like a joke every like 10 seconds, basically. It's like, if it's just not gonna fly, it's not gonna fly. Worry about it later. Just get the main points on the paper first. That is the most important thing. And it's like catching like my old habits basically rising up, because it's like, man, Pocket when Pocket started, like, I don't know, however like a couple of years ago was now, when I was like really like making my first earlier videos, was like, I mean, nobody knows what they're doing early on, but it's like, ugh. It's like, yeah, you really like, okay, try to make a stretch for that punchline, huh? It's like, it's always nice to laugh and joke about after the fact, but it's also important not to be like too judgmental in the moment, because then otherwise sometimes it gets overwhelming and you never end up putting anything out. So it's been interesting trying to balance that, I guess, with the creative process. But yeah. Let's see here. Easy, just make a bunch of Chinese jokes from Chinese TikTok. I forgot the name of their version. They're in basic plot summaries. I don't know a lot of Chinese jokes in general. I don't know. I prefer to look at things I am more familiar with, and I don't sound like, not like everything I make has to be something I'm familiar with, but I don't know. I'll just keep looking for ways that might, or not looking for ways, I don't know, figure out how to best rate it in general in the end. Let's see here. The story of when you got there into the funny grounds and yeah. I meant as a joke because besides meeting Alto and Encore, missing from the 1.0 chapter, stay 1.0, and you didn't do Camelia's event. Yeah, I'll have to basically look on YouTube for her event and stuff, but yeah. Should finally get me to 120 Castilla. Let's go! Best of luck for your Zertoria 120 journey. We don't play a carrot. Rest till tomorrow. Nice. Play with the low 120 hands. I mean, you're probably not, but you know, I've yet to see another chatter at least with one. Ever watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge? I have not. Sounds interesting though. I have seen a lot of like Seto Kaiba clips though on YouTube. Like, I didn't realize just how much of a just unit he was in the show. I mean, I knew like Kaiba obviously like had just a very specific level of charisma, but like, man, it's like watching it again as like, you know, a 20-something adult instead of like, I don't know, a tiny baby child is different. As an alternative to DBZ Abridged, you could go the SAO Abridged approach and fundamentally rewrite the characters, maybe. Aton returns from a refreshing shower and sees Pocky still in the unlimited yap works. Excellent. Yeah! We have been yapping for just over an hour, so I should probably get to reading soon. Have I approved a comma during stream? Ha! It took me a hot minute to find a good image for it. But I'm glad you like it, Crimson. Also, hi, Silvra. Pocky, what am I down bad for? I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, I am going to sip some water. Okay. And then, actually, I am kind of low on water. You know what? We might take a, oh shit, thank you so much for the 35 stream watch streak as well! Crimson! Thank you for the watch streak. Much appreciated. Is this the Pockadoro? Oh yeah, right behind like the text. Yeah. We both know Kama showed up on your front door on a motorcycle and told you to hop on, you'd fall. You know what? I'll let you believe whatever you want to believe. Anyways, I do want to grab some more water. So I can stay hydrated enough for this read along. I do believe we have 20 push-ups though to get done. So let me see here. Push up derped. Okay. 20. So I will try and get those done like right now, and I'll go downstairs and grab some more water. Actually, that'll be perfect. Yeah. Okay. Push up derp. Okay. 20 push-ups. Oh, 20 push-ups will be done. Let's go. Let's go, Valos. All right, you got this too, my guy. All right. Okay. Let me stand up. And then, actually, yeah. Okay. Stretch out my arms. Making Pong embarrassed, I appreciate you. My craziness, one of you first being a mod. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Okay. Every time we stand up, I just want to fall on my butt. It's just instinctive. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do my best to stay consistent and do like the normal ones, not the mean ones. But yeah, I have to tap out this much. But we'll see. Okay. Oh, what is it? Oh, I have to do 20. That's right. Oh god. Okay. All right, here we go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugh. Sorry, that's a cough. It'd be gross. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. What's that, 7? Ugh. Okay. 8. 9. 10. Okay, alright, okay, I'm also taking off. I just inhaled a piece of my hair a little bit. That's okay. Oh, my lippies. Me so lippies. Oh my god. Okay. Ow. Alright. Oh my god. Ugh. Alright. Let's back to knee push-ups. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Just dangling my arms for a second. Finish mine. Don't push yourself too hard. We did it, fellas. Hey, my hand is up to the microphone already. Are you ready? Okay, I got my hand up. On 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. Good job. Good job. Getting that workout in. You're arriving here to witness Pocky in pain is whack. It's fine. It's fine. I gotta up my endurance levels sometime, I guess. And Pocky, I don't want to have to tell Boo Boo. Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry. I'm hanging in there. Okay. I am going to grab some more water. Feel free to continue stirring up Kama. And then we'll get some, I was going to say a lot of runs. I was going to try and do some lot of runs while I was busy yapping, but I was too busy yapping. Anyways, I will get the story pulled up here in just a moment. But yeah, feel free to stir Kama. This is your 5-minute break to go piss, squirrel. I say 5 minutes, probably gonna be like 3 minutes, but whatever. Go piss, squirrel, grab snacks, grab waters. Pocky will be back in a moment. BRB. I just realized me hopping actually makes a lot of sense now with the bunny ears too. Just like hop, 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 hop. Yeah. Okay, I grab water now. Good. Okay, I have returned with a full glass of water and a chocolate sandwich. And you might be wondering, Pocket, what is a chocolate sandwich? I'll tell you what a chocolate sandwich is. I took 2 slices of whole wheat bread. I took a bar of 72% dark chocolate, and I just smashed them into each other. And therefore I have a chocolate sandwich, and it's actually pretty good. I feel like I recently discovered bread is actually one of the most universal things when it comes to savory or sweetness. Because it's like, if you put a chocolate bar between 2 pieces of bread, it's easy, at least to me, it works pretty well. But if you butter up bread and put, I don't know, like cheese, ham, and like lettuce or something in there, you know, and tomato or whatever, you got like a BLT, and it's like, that's also really good too. I feel like bread is like one of the most universal things because it's like, it can be a pastry for sweetness or it could be like a sandwich for savoriness, and it's great. And it's also really easy to make and super cheap because I just need a chocolate bar and 2 pieces of bread. Anyways, a literal chocolate sandwich, yes. If you want to get a marshmallow and spread it up, oh, true. I don't think I have marshmallows. I don't like how sticky they get in my teeth, though, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I've never was a big fan of like caramel or stuff like that. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Welcome back. Thanks, Cody Zana. Welcome in as well. Your name sounds cool, by the way. It's such a unique, affirmative letters. Cody Zana. Also, hi, little lamb. Or sorry, there's no the anymore. Wait. Did you take out the? Or did I just like gaslight myself into that? Anyways, welcome back, Lamb, for 53 months. What's up, everyone? Hope you're having a good night. Yeah! Well, it's a good night now because I got a nice, well, it's been actually a pretty decent night. I've been getting a decent amount of work done behind the scenes and stuff. I got a yummy chocolate sandwich in front of me. And I'm ready to go, honestly. Yeah. Bread and beer, the foundations of civilization. True. Let's see, why does our Hans have bunny ears? Because they forgot I put them on at the end of like our collab with Boo Boo last stream like 2 days ago, and I was like, you know what, we'll just leave them on. They're fun. Why not? Why not, BNUUY? But yeah, hi Prad, welcome back in. It's not just a s'more without the fire marshmallow, I guess. I guess technically, yeah, maybe. When I think of s'mores, I think of like graham crackers. Like graham crackers with like marshmallow chocolate, not like bread. I don't know. Origins of my names have a corgi named Zana. Oh, that's such a cool name though for a corgi. That's a cool name for anything, honestly, yeah. Because everybody's loved BNUUY. Exactly. See, Dr. knows what's up. Peanut butter and honey is a delicious sandwich. I'm sure it is to you. I would get very itchy on my lips and my tongue and throw up and maybe have a hard time breathing. But you know, I'm sure it tastes great. Let's see here. What else did I miss? It is interesting how memes from multiple cultures follow the same plot beats even millenniums apart. My device that runs it. Oh, nice. 2 LBCs. Hell yeah. How far into your grind of Lotto is y'all? I have weeks to go. Also, thanks to the Hydrate and also the posture check. Mystic Blade Works and Azure Flame Reaper. Yeah, I'll gotta sit up straight. I'll take a sip of my glass of water and maybe actually start reading. Excuse me. It's over Tao comments and go pistol feels like something common would say for a very specific. Oh my god, no. Also, hi Wrecker Prime earlier. Does Lotto have a cap? Lottos never have a cap! Unless they're a rerun Lotto, then yes, they very much do. At 10 boxes, if it's a rerun Lotto. But no, otherwise, no. You had a peanut allergy? Yeah. Do you still have your gamer setup of a belt to hold you up in your chair? I do. So here's the thing. I am lazy with like, my left hand is clean and I've been using my right hand to do like all the clicking with like my mouse and stuff for like stream. And I don't want to rewash either of my left hand. So I'm trying to get my seatbelt buckled tightly around me with just one hand. I think I can do it with the assistance of like my left elbow, but we'll see. Cause it's, I try to get it as tight as possible. So I'm like as secure as possible so I don't like slouch again. But that's gonna take some force. Where is my belt? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, where is this guy going? What the heck is going on? Why are you run through? Oh, there we go. Okay, that was weird. Anyways, okay, okay, I got it on. I just need to like tighten it a bit. You know what? Nah, this is fine. If I just sit up a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Okay, whatever. This is fine. This is fine. I'm secure enough. I only have 14 boxes with a minimum goal and maximum goal, or minimum goal of 50, max of 150. Nice. Yeah, peak of lazy where you swing back around to doing too much because you're lazy. Exactly. Exactly. But it's okay. I only need one hand anyways to like go through reading through the story and stuff. So I can nom on my sandwich with my left hand. Although I'm not gonna be able to eat though while I'm reading probably. So we'll see how that works out. Anyways, okay. Let me actually here. I should probably shut myself down a little bit here so bunny ears can fit. Okay, and then I'll grow a little bit bigger so I'm a little bit easier to see on screen while reading and stuff. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Okay, yeah, this looks fine. Alrighty, let's get the game pulled up into here. I'll get you full screen. I'll pause the music and then set you to the window capture source. Perfect. Alrighty. I'm gonna ditch over spoilers. Oh, Gucci. Well, I'll get back in here and fill in, but yeah, see you later as well. So you don't avoid spoilers. How much asteroids do you have right now? Last I checked, somewhere close to like 30k, something like that. I don't know. I think it says like 27k or something. Anything you can do with one hand? Exactly. All right. Let's do this. Sure. Oh, right here. Okay. Oh my god. Dude, it's been so long. Okay. Let me finish sharing this piece. Hold on. How you've been spending your storm pots, right? I'm not gonna lie. I keep forgetting you can't just like use them on anything like you can on JP. I forgot they're like ordeal call quests specifically only until like later on. But yeah. Having the story? No, I remember. So here's a quick recap. Since obviously it's been a hot minute since we tackled this. So what happened last time was we got sucked into the paper moon, which is like the device that we use to help navigate, I guess, within like the storm border basically, and then we got sucked into the paper moon compass like device basically. So we're like super miniaturized in this paper moon world. And then we learned that like there's different like factions and partitions for like farmland, I guess, according to this thing, and like I don't know, security and medical stuff and whatever. And they have like this Holy Grail war occurring between like the little AI, I guess, like component parts of this world, basically, which are just like automated robots that are supposed to like that all have their jobs to do. But then the Holy Grail war started in this area because I don't know, I forgot the reason. Anyways, and then so the different AI components started becoming more unique from each other and becoming like masters or whatever to get this Holy Grail war to, I don't know, advance the paper moon or something. I don't know. I'm a little bit fuzzy on the details. Anyways, we're gonna see where it goes now. This in the top left. Oh, that's so right. Yeah. World structure. Terms. Okay, this tells me about characters and the other tells me about is basically a dictionary, but I don't see like an actual like chronological order of the story. Okay, whatever. Well, there you go. That's the world structure. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Gone? Yeah. POCKY, poor POCKY Heroes, that bad. CC, when is that update? Honestly, I don't remember. I would have to say estimate, maybe like 18 months from now, 12 months from now. I can't remember exactly, but for like the storm pods being able to be used anywhere outside of the Ordeal Call. Anyways, we will see how this goes. All right, ready? Start though! Oh, and data updated. Bro, why is it updating data? Like, it's like 5:30. It's in the middle of the day. Oh, was I yapping that long? That like, okay, whatever. Did I miss the Gamba? No, no Gamba today. We're just actually reading story. That's all. Pocket the Stellar, yeah. You know, sells you? I still have a night? Yeah. But we'll get back in the chaotic. Are you liking now today? Do I? Interesting. That's the mission reset? Yeah. You lapping that long? My bad! My bad. Also, welcome back into Zolaroos. No way, absurd. Not too bad. Get ready for the absurd. Weekly reset? Oh, probably. Wait, what day is it today? Oh, it's Sunday. Okay, yeah, a lot of games are resetting. Sunday, Monday-ish time. I mean, 8:30? Not everyone lives in EST. Okay. All right, well, I guess we're coming right back into it here once more. All right, ready? Here we go. Section 5, Ordeal Call 1. Start that! Going on here? Forbidden secret chamber. Do not enter. This is great. Just look at all these wonderful materials. Yay! Patchy, 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 patchy. There goes our leader looking smug again. I don't mind it though. She really loves her job. I got it. Makes me want to show her all our best materials. I'll help with her harvest however I can. Say, do you know where Saber is? I want her to take a look at these two. I think she went out on patrol. I see. She really does take her job seriously, doesn't she? I know she's just trying to keep Gross safe, but I wish she'd try to get to know everyone but here better. Including me. I mean, we're master and servant for CPU's sake. Oh, Saber's back. Oh, welcome back, Saber. Did you find anything amiss? No. Sakura, just so you know. Sakura. Oh, right. That's my name, isn't it? I'm so sorry. I really do appreciate you naming me after the cherry blossom design on my clothes. I'm just still not used to having a name yet. Anyway, what is it? It's nothing important. I just want to let you know that a sudden reveal of the material you're hiding behind your back isn't going to elicit much of a reaction from me. How many times have you tried to surprise me with giant materials at this point? You should understand by now that I can't react the way you want. You're wasting your time. Oh, right. I'm sorry. I just stopped by to make my regularly scheduled report. I'll be heading back out right away. Wait, look at this newly processed material we got from Keep. Have you ever seen anything like it? I think they processed it in a way similar to cooking, or at least something like it. I think it's called bread or naan. Anyway, it's got a little ornament in it too, so I'm sure you can make good use of it. Why don't you at least replenish your ornament before you go? I already did that earlier. Alright. Isn't it fascinating knowing the materials we make can be turned to things like this? I'd kind of like to learn how to make this, but I guess I'd be stepping on Keep's toes a bit. Okay, I'm done eating. I'm leaving. Already? Alright, see you later then. Sakura, I know you care a lot about Grow. I also know how much you hope nothing bad will happen to it or to the work you do here. So that's my goal. I'm your servant, so I'm going to do everything I can to make your wish come true. But that doesn't make us friends. We might look to be of similar age. That is just how we appear. There's no point in us trying to be friendly. Yeah, maybe you're right. But I still feel like I'm going now. Do your job, Sakura. And I'll do mine. Well, back to work, I guess. This lot seems like it should have tons of big materials, so I'd better stick myself up. Hup! Ooh, that's your time to get serious pose, isn't it, leader? The legendary pose you can only do when you're hiked up. It's been a long time since I've seen you do that. I bet that means today will be a good day. Come on, don't be weird. I was just psyching myself up a little. I mean, I guess you could say it's become kind of a habit, but still. This is for the best. It must be. I don't know why, but something really is telling me not to get too close to her. So, I'm sure this is for the best. Huh? Whoa there. See, I knew she'd show up. A servant and their master? Hey there, I'm Lancer. Pardon the intrusion. Let's see, it looks like you're packing a sword, so I'm guessing you're Saber. Pretty small sword, though. And maybe small, but it's plenty sharp enough to kill you. Care to see for yourself? Don't do this, Lancer. It's impossible. You haven't got a chance. Not with me as your master. I'm a useless, hopeless sinner. I don't deserve to win. I deserve to be punished. For such a girl boss looking character, your inner dialogue feels so antithesis of it. Just kidding. Don't worry, I've got a weapon on me, sure, but I'm not here to fight. Especially not when it looks like you're missing your master. Huh? What are you saying? You're a servant in a Holy Grail War, aren't you? Of course I am, but right now, we've got more important things to worry about. Before we fight, we eat. Food's the most important thing, you know? Like they say, can't fight on an empty stomach. And in my case, I can't fight until I fed my master something so good it snaps her out of her funk. And that's why I'm here. I need ingredients, not a fight. So put your sword away, Saber. Are you an idiot? Do you really believe anyone would fall for that? Well, I'm gonna need you to, or we're really not gonna get anywhere. Okay, how about this? Why are you just sitting on the ground? Saber, call your master here. I never lie. Let me talk to your master. They'll see that I mean what I say. So you really are an idiot. Now I get it. They must be trying to keep me busy here, so another unit can go after Sakura. Huh? I told you this wouldn't work. Let's just go home. Sakura. What is it, Saber? You look like you've just seen a ghost or something. You're okay. That's relief. But no, I can't let my guard down yet. I might have just beat them here. There's an enemy in the area. We should take you from here just to be safe. There you go. I'm gonna put you down now, okay? Why did you just rush ahead like that? You big jerk. Lancer. How did you get here so quickly? They couldn't have followed me. I'm just going as fast as I could, unless he's as fast as I am. What's with the look? Oh yeah, I've got a little protection from the wind, so I'm not as slow as I maybe look. So you used me to find out where my master was. No, you just ran off without saying anything. Besides, I only asked you to get your master. I didn't say I was going to wait there for you. So when you just ran off, I figured you were showing me the way, so I followed. But never mind that, it's not important. Anyway, hey there, you Saber's master. Yes? You don't need to speak with them, Sakura. Just stand back. I keep telling you, I'm not here to fight. I'm a cook first and foremost. And I can't do any cooking in this world without materials. So, I came here to get some. Since you're the ones growing everything, you ought to have some premium quality stuff, right? Cooking? Does that mean you made those new materials going around? Oh, did you try one? Good stuff, right? It was delicious. Just thinking about it sends me over the moon. Ha ha ha. Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear even AIs like my cooking. But it hasn't been enough to cheer up my melancholy master here. And since, if you want to make the best food, you need the best ingredients, I figured I'd come right to the source. I see. Are you buying this, Sakura? You actually believe him? Well, if he was trying to fool us, I don't think this is the kind of thing he would be saying. Plus, if he wanted to fight, I'm sure he would have attacked you before you came back here. And then there's that wonderful smell. Do you smell it? Well, yes, I do. So I think he's telling the truth about being a cook. And as the prime AI of Grow, it's my job to provide materials to keep for them to use. Just so we're clear, I'm not the one asking for them. Besides, remember what I said earlier? I was just hoping someone at Keep would teach me how to cook. There's so many things I want to know, so why don't we try taking him at his word, Saber? I took you for timid. You're far more stubborn and stupid than I realized. Hey, don't call me stupid. You don't make a move without my permission, so much as look at her in the way I don't like and I'll kill you. No, not only you. I might just start with your master. Fine by me. Well, it's not by me. No, wait. If anyone's dying here, it's going to be me. I can tell. Hey, I was just agreeing to them giving us ingredients I want. You're not dying anytime soon. Not with me protecting you. This is great. I can already feel the wind changing. Okay, let's get to it. Show me the best materials you've got. Come to think of it, this might be the first time anyone has ever so aggressively pursued quality material. Okay, I'm going to do the very best I can to help you. Huh. I'm still not sure exactly what kind of material you think is the best, but I can at least start by showing you to our warehouse. You'll find all our best materials in there, ready to be shipped out. That sounds great, thanks. Oh ho, you really do have plenty to choose from here. This is promising. You've got all kinds of ingredients I've never seen before. But the mark of a good chef is your ability to tell what will make a good dish even before it's cooked. Now, let's see what you've got. Those are the materials I'm proudest of over there. I hope he's satisfied with them. It looks to me like he's just rummaging through them without any real thought. For all we know, this whole thing could be a ruse to lower the materials' value. How far are we willing to trust him? Now he's sniffing them. He may well lick them next. If we let him, he might even take a bite out of them. Wouldn't it just be better if I killed him before he got the chance? No, take it easy. If he actually licks or bites any of it, I'll have him pay. Even if he does, it'll only affect one lot. I think this is just what he does to assess quality. Ugh, I hope he doesn't take too long. Excuse me, but you're Lancer's master and Cape's prime AI, right? Probably. Our personalities are randomly assigned to us. I think something must have gone wrong with mine, because I don't have nearly the sense of duty other AIs do. And as far as I can remember, I never did. Hell, if anything, I don't even feel like I deserve to be a master in Holy Grail at all. I wonder what's going on. Now that I've met you and seen how capable you are, it's clearer than ever. I can't cover it up anymore. Not that I was ever really trying to. I think there are fundamental bugs in my programming as both an AI and a master. Oh, you think so? You don't look bugged to me. Yeah, I do. But, oh, right. I almost forgot to ask you. What's your name? I'm Sakura. Saber came up with it for me. Me? I don't have a name. Yes, you do. Lancer. You said you felt like that was your... Oh, you said you felt like that was your name, right? Don't hide it. Names are important. Hey, this one's got a great shape. How's it smell? Oh, nice. Sarajira. Sarajira? That's a lovely name. If you say so. So, did you try Lancer's cooking too, Sarajira? It's really delicious, isn't it? So, Lancer isn't cooking it himself? It's so good. I've been hoping he would teach me how to make it as well. I bet he would if you asked him. He's a really weird servant. He hasn't fought a single battle since he was summoned. All he does is cook and make me eat what he makes. Oh my. I get the sense you really like him, but don't want to say it, right? Being able to eat his delicious cooking whenever you want, it almost sounds like you're bragging about a doting boyfriend. Anyway, Saber's a great servant too. She's pretty curt most of the time, but she's actually really sweet. Anytime I do anything even slightly dangerous, she stands behind me and keeps watch over. Sakura. Guess that means I should keep my big mouth shut. I'm sorry, I'm not usually this talkative, but the type Gs tend not to be much for conversation, so I'm joining this and talk quite a bit. You're weird. You do know I'm the enemy master, right? And still you're talking to me like we're friends? We're all AIs that only existed to perform our assigned function before we were given these pseudo-personalities. So I think each of us has some aspects to our personalities that are at least a little irrational or peculiar. I honestly just want to try talking with you, even if you're an enemy master. I know that doesn't change the fact that we're rivals, but so what? Just because we're rivals doesn't mean we can't also be friends, right? Does it? I'm not sure I have any business being anyone's friend. Prime AI, master, someone's friend. Doesn't matter what. I've never felt like anything I've done so far has ever qualified me to be anything more than I am. So far? Now who's saying weird things? We didn't even exist until the randomizer made us into masters, right? So who cares if you made a mistake or two in your past AI life? You really think so? Yeah, I do. So don't worry about whether you're qualified or not. You're weird. Here we go. These are the best materials I've seen yet. Size, sheen, both perfect. I'll take the whole lot. Sorry. Am I interrupting something? No, not at all. It's fine. Yes, we were just having a little chat. It was very productive. Well, hey, glad to hear it. Anyway, I can pay in raiment, right? Here you go. Oh my, so much? Are you sure you're not giving us an advantage here? Well, I did just drop in out of nowhere. It's only fair I pay a little extra. Well, thank you very much. Here, Saber, why don't you take some too? I don't need all this. You do know you just gave us, your enemies, a significant advantage, right? Are you sure you know what you're doing, Lancer? Or are you just that confident you can beat me even with a handicap like this? Man, you're really itching for a fight, aren't you? Like I said, I'm not planning to fight anyone for a while. I won't be doing anything but cooking until I finally put a smile on my master's face. And how long is a while? Like it or not, we're still participants in this Holy Grail War. You will eventually have to fight. How long is a while? Beats me. Personally, I think we could all stand to take our time with this war. You and me, yes, but everyone else too. We should all eat our fill, really make sure our bellies are full. Then, once we have nothing better to do, we can hold a big tournament or something to work off the food. Anyway, we'll be on our way now. I've got to use these choice ingredients to make my greatest dish ever. Just you wait, Master. This time, I'm really gonna blow your socks off. I told you, don't expect me to wait for that. Well, goodbye. I was hoping to ask Lancer about cooking, but I couldn't work up the nerve. I don't blame you, and I would have done whatever it took to stop you if you tried. This had better not happen again. It'll be challenging enough to keep you safe during this Holy Grail War without you putting yourself in harm's way like you did here. You think I was in danger? Oh, please. You can't seriously be thinking of them as actual friends now. If you are, you're far too near you for your own good. Maybe. I guess I just love Grow more than anything. So, I can't help but have a soft spot for anyone who appreciates it. And the quality of our materials. Mom, you should work on that. They're the only other Holy Grail War participants we've met so far. Can't expect the others to be like them. We were lucky this ended peacefully. That is all it was, though. Luck. Should this happen again, there's no what was that? Hey, come in. What happened over there? We're in trouble. We're under attack. It's a servant. Dun, dun, dun. I was not expecting to start off with the Sakura. Literal Sakura cameo frame on like the first note. What's up though? Welcome back in, Ankles on again to reading. Hello. Hi, Acnology. Just need to cook. Yeah, he's a chef. Absolutely. Hi, POCKY Ordeal Call. Chalky. What's up, Red Red? Welcome back in as well. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the reading so far. It's been kind of nice though, honestly, getting back into like the field, like, I don't know, VOing, whatever, voice acting for these stories again. How you doing? What's up, Muslimini Tata? Welcome back in as well. So I can like read all of these as they came in earlier. But yeah, doing my best. Yeah, I've been doing, I don't know, today's been like a solid good day, honestly. Like there's, I think normally my notes like, if I'm like, sometimes I might just like, I don't know, poster to a different day. Or sometimes you just like muster through it. But I don't know, today I'm pretty good. I'm pretty into it myself today, I guess. Mercury is not in retrograde today, as they say, or whatever. Full pocket V is top tier. Ah, I'm glad you're enjoying the VA Axiom. I really don't know if it's like worth anything, but if you're enjoying it, then I can be happy about that. Thank you for the 25 stream watching us on Dallas. Thank you. Let me face, yeah. Since the next poker roll in FGO, don't worry about it. I don't know, honestly. I'm just hoarding until I decide otherwise. No worry, yeah. Look out, you're going to waste your storm pods. Don't. It's okay. Not the end of the world. It's. I'll live. I want to get through more story. Welcome back into Samurai. Hello. Hi, Shadow Fox. Hope you've been well. Nice seeing you in today's stream too. All right, let's continue the story. Now that I've caught up on chat. Take a sip of my water while I do this. Oh god, what voice did I do for you? Okay, hold on. Okay, I think I have it. Line up over there. Understood. Your things, not people. Don't waste my time with pointless sounds. Just do as I say, silently. I don't even need to hear a yes out of any of you. I know exactly what it is I need to do, and I expect the same level of focus from all of you. This should happen automatically as you simply follow your highest priority, complete obedience to me. Ideally, there should not be a single wasted moment for any eyes working under someone as brilliant as me. Good. Now time to activate my new modified programming. First, I'll use the primary authority to disable the limiters, max out all the parameters, and ignore the safeties. Oh, music to my ears. What a lovely symphony to fill the air. The force random transfer program is working properly. Quantity, transfer speed, stability, all working perfectly. That is all well and good. However, there's another problem that needs to be dealt with. Some of you started singing despite your lord's explicit orders, didn't you? Did he not just command you to stop wasting his time with pointless sounds? Can you dullards not obey a single order? Do you expect forgiveness simply because you succeeded in making beautiful music? Isn't that right, master? Your only option now, is to punish them accordingly. That is logical completion. That is the natural way of the world. Besides, if they break down, you can always make more. Go on then, do it. Good point. I'll conduct another extraction. Now do you understand? Your lord's orders are absolute. Whatever he says goes. That's right, no one defies me. I am the greatest, most perfect being in this world. That superiority gives me a right, no, a duty to stand atop others. This is the ideal I strive for. In the name of that ideal, I am willing to employ the most logical and efficient means necessary to win this war. Right you are, master. Those with power should rule those without. It is only natural. It is precisely why I must rule this world. And why I must win this Holy Grail war to become the new central governing AI. That is the best outcome for this entire world. It is what will make all the AIs the happiest. Your silence is forlorn, but your face is beautiful. I can see everything through it. Panic, pain, fear, bewilderment, and all the while you retain your sacrificial, mindless determination to your duties. That is the function you serve as an artificial doll. It is why you can never escape even the cruelest fates. Yes, that is your curse. What else could it be but a curse? Now dance with me, my little mime. I will be enjoying your show from my room filled with the scent of life. All right, we have both recovered our energy. I trust you see a path to becoming the king of this world. Of course I do. We'll start by eating the low-hanging fruit. For the time being, we'll save the cowards who joined forces for later. Our next target will be our other neighboring area. Grow. That was Saber's domain, as I recall. I doubt they will have teamed up with Berserker's repair, given how separated their partitions are. Don't worry about the other side's forces. In the worst case, we could just use the trump card to finish tuning up. Good points. I can't wait for that to start blowing out from its room. Come, Caster. The day of my coronation is close at hand. Then, I, the head of the POCKY family, will reach the root entirely on my own power. And once I have the root, all the world's evils, all its ideals, will be mine. The head of the POCKY family, Master has mentioned that several times, and I've still no notion of what it means. I suspect even Master himself isn't aware of what he is saying. I wonder where his master personality came from. Then again, I suppose one might ask the same of me. Regardless, now that we're here, my only concern is to fulfill a role as pawns in this Holy Grail war. We're all alike. Every living thing is a pawn to the gods, of the story being foretold. All we need to do is release the desires given to us and live our lives with a hedonistic pleasure until death takes us. Come then, let us feast on their screams, just as I did when I indulged myself in that room. Damage is significant. We have to get out of here. This is awful. We have to help them. Keep moving, Sakura. Now, tell me, where are the enemy's fewest in number? Looking at the number of AI comms, I think it's probably field N334. Then that's where we need to fall back to. I can handle these things individually without much trouble, but there's so many of them. Yeah, I understand. Hey, get a hold of yourself. Sorry, I'm fine. I just tripped, that's all. Well, it seems the AIs here quite enjoy the taste of dirt. So you're the ones doing this. Custer, the pleasure's all mine. I hope you can forgive my poor manners. I'm not quite done feeding my pets, you see. Eat up. Stop it. Please stop this. Don't be ridiculous. What sense is there in not finishing so delicious a feast? Let's try excuses for masters you and Berserker's masters are. Masters are supposed to be superior mages. So how is it possible that there's so many dullards among you? Are the basics truly beyond all of you? I know we're fighting a Holy Grail war, but even so, this is going too far. These girls keep this world functioning. We need them. And not just here in Grow. They're the foundation of everything that makes this world what it is. If you keep killing them, how will the world continue on? Everything will start warping and falling apart. Oh, please. These AIs will be regenerated soon enough. The worst that will happen is a temporary reduction in their numbers. And these materials you're growing, I can't imagine they need any help from you. They'll grow just fine on their own. Yes, once I'm the central governing AI, I'll automate this entire partition. Making cutbacks or resources are being wasted is just being sensible. You're wrong. That will never. Please, you must understand. You don't know how seriously we take our jobs, how much pride we take in our work. I'm sure that's true for the girls in build as well. The hell I care. I'm not like you lower forms of AI. Excess is excess, period. It's how am I dying? I don't care what happens to me. But please, whatever you do, don't destroy Grow. You want to fight, then I'll fight you myself. Obviously, I'm here to fight. However, whilst you're going to keep eating in the meantime, my pets and I share a stomach, you see. If you're not feeling up to it, I don't mind waiting until we've finished every last morsel in this area. No, you can't. Forget it, Sakura. There's no point in talking to them. They're going to try to destroy Grow no matter what you say. Fighting is our only option. She's still reeling. I can't be sure she'll be able to provide me with the magical energy I need. So I can't plan on being able to use my Null Phantasm. I can't let her use up her command spells either. Here, there. Tell that. I've got one hand tied behind my back since I have to worry about minimizing collateral damage. Even so, I have to do the best I can with what I have. I refuse to let Sakura die here. Oh, dun dun dun. Her taking the EA's job. Something like that. Oh wait, that is kind of what's happening, huh? That's a cut, right? Doing auto books as a career? That'd be interesting to think about. Appreciate it though. Hey Paco, how you doing? Pretty alright, it's Tacos. Just doing some VA work for the story. But yeah. Reading through Ordeal Call 1. What level are you? Level 8. Yep, you're always not at the level you need to be until like an end game. That's fine. Are you AoE? I think you were AoE. I forgot. Are you actually AoE? What does your thing say? Timberlake's one enemy. Never mind. You were not AoE. Frick. Okay. Well. You know, let's go towards this one. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Well, this is gonna be rough. Ow. I wonder if they could have a thing where like they upgrade the FGO engine to have like all the enemies that are present that can take a turn, just take a turn at the same time simultaneously. It would be messy. Animation, like visual clutter wise, but it would definitely save a lot of time, I feel like. Okay, yeah, let's just take out the guy with the bus first. Hi. Oh, okay. That was simple enough. Ha ha. Oh, petrifying mystic eyes and a monster faintly seen by light. Are you Medusa? Work it out for yourself. I can handle the familiars, there are just too many of them. We're just going to have to run for it, even if it means beating Grow. At least Sakura will. No, Saber, we can't. Please. That would defeat the whole purpose. What's this? Already out of energy? Seems you can't use your mystic eyes in rapid succession. Or at the very least not a level strong enough to instantly petrify me at this distance. Of course, even if you did use them on me, I would resist their effects. I'm superior to you after all. As I thought, my job remains the same. I'll just keep my distance and continue to overwhelm you with sheer numbers. Sakura, man. Sakura. I'm sorry, but it's okay. I'm okay. Don't be ridiculous. Of course you're not okay. Allow me to deliver the finishing blow, but first, these eyes of yours are terrible. They've seen things they shouldn't. I'm going to gouge them from your school. Then, I'm going to bask in the repentant screams of my beautiful new bride. Hold it right there. Just in a nick of time. Pocky, when did you evolve? Last stream! At least I forgot I had these bunny ears on, but I decided, I don't know, they look cute, so might as well keep them on. I put these on, I think, at the end of last stream with Boo Boo. Just in time. What's up, LaRose? Welcome back in. I'm Ayus, the Prime AI Repair. We've come in response to your request for emergency aid. I know we're in the middle of a Holy Grail war, but it's still Repair's job to treat damaged AIs. I can't possibly ignore an official request for help. You really came. Thank goodness. Sakura, you called them here. I saw a type T on my way here, so I trusted her with an SOS while I helped her escape. It's an emergency system meant for Grow to request help from Repair in case there's some kind of disaster. I didn't know if anyone would actually come, but I thought it would at least be better than doing nothing. That's absurd. It would be like asking someone burgling your home for help putting out a house fire. But for whatever reason, I guess it worked in this case. Oh, great. It's that caster again. He really ought to be ashamed of pulling the same shit over and over. Has he just never heard the word brazen before or something? So, those two have been binging on AIs here as well as in Repair. Huh? Coster? Damn it, I thought it'd be... Well, looks like I was way off the mark. Can we leave now? No. Could they do that to AIs? You again. What is your problem? I must keep showing up and interfering. Maybe because you're just a walking bad guy cliche. Honestly, it's embarrassing. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just want to do Valley Girl for Kama. From now on, it's way too fitting. What's the plan this time? Get your ass kicked and run like the hackneyed third-rate villain you are again? Went great last time. You know, you're so pathetic, it's almost cute. No, really. I'm starting to get chills down my spine. Shut up, you miserable, mewling worms. How dare you stand in my way? Fine then, if you're so eager to interfere, I'll take you on myself. I am completely certain that my superior method of collecting resources is the most efficient approach. I can't lose. Whoa, someone's full of himself. Fine, I came all this way. It'd be a shame to go back without accomplishing anything. So let's crush this caster while we've got the resources to spare and put Grow in our debt while we do it. I do really get what's going on, but if we can get Saber on our side of the confusion, that'll make this worth it. I'm not going to lie, I'm basically running on fumes here. If you're really going to do this, I'll be counting on you to do it. Medusa? Is that you? What, so you know who I am too? I didn't even show you my mystic guys yet. Oh well, I guess their true names are bound to come out eventually. Yes, that's right, I'm Medusa. But never mind me. Focus. And also... Oh gosh, I didn't realize how badly you were hurt. Hang on, I'll heal you up right away. But I'm Saber's master. Oh, are you? Well, I know our positions make things more complicated, but your request was from one partition to another, so I'll just try not to worry about the complicated stuff for now. You just lay over there so I can treat you. Thank you. I'll use whatever strength I have left to keep my master safe. If you're going to heal us, then I'll protect you too. Repair master. Just remember, offense is your job. I'll never trust you no matter how hard you try. But if you really did come to help, I hope you can. Come on, Saber. Be nice. No more talking. Right now, I need you to just stay still. Oh, sorry. Oh, you're already looking much more shapely than the last time I saw you, assassin. How fitting for a beautiful bride. Beautiful? Yes. Bride? Definitely not. What do you say? What do you say? Want to take a dive over the edge and into depravity? You're indeed qualified to entertain me. Now come, be my bride. Allow me to explain. I must go, but I'll leave this key for you. This little trap will test your love and loyalty. Now prepare yourselves, wicked ones. Taboos you'll wish you had never witnessed will soon pour from my secret room. Okay. Hello. Okay, back to work. Hello. And good luck getting through work, Tubbo. Let's go back. Okay. That secret room. Secret tunnel. Okay, I'm lazy. I'm just gonna run with this. I'm actually getting a little cold. I'm gonna go and put on my hoodie real quick. Oh, that's right. I have my seatbelt on. Okay. I wish I had Invuln Pierce. How many hits? Oh, it's just the one. We're chilling. I also totally forgot this master's like command seals literally just look like a freaking stick shift. You think he knows how to drive stick with that that command seal alignment? Shape, whatever thing. Oh, actually, ooh. Yeah, you have a break bar, so you gotta like be mindful of that, I guess. Sure. The cold never bothered me anyway, yeah. Dum bum bum ba bum bum ba ba da ba bum. Like oh, it's every turn. Okay, I see. That's whatever. That's whatever. Okay. Full, and then that should be more than enough to crit through you. Oh, but we don't have stars. Now we have stars. Oh, okay. Easy enough. Noise. Alright, we break that break bar, and then... we'll see where we go. Noise. Oh yeah, overkill. Oh no way. Something seems to be leaking. Ew. You might want to get that checked out, buddy. Oh, please don't kill the queen scout. Oh, did you? Okay, I hadn't used her thing yet. Okay. Now, can I one-shot you? Here's the question. I want to charisma. Oh, you're single target. Ah, damn it. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, whatever. You know what? Whatever. We'll finish him off with Oberon. Predictive calculation. So I was doing. Hi, Assassin Day! Doing pretty okay today. Just about to beat what's caster's ass here. Okay. Is this gonna be enough? Yeah, I don't want to chance it. I'll just do this. Okay. See how well this works out. But yeah, doing so far so good. Just to die. Still can't believe she's an HSR. Can you like die for real yet? Dude, I love Arash's voice actor. He really gets into it. Phew, how was that? I think I'm okay now. Thank you. You saved my life. Hey, don't push yourself. All I've done is patch you up enough to stop you from shutting down entirely. I could work on your AI parts, but I couldn't do anything for your master parts. So I'm afraid there may still be some lingering damage. You really should have a proper diagnostic run later, once things have calmed down. Thank you, but just being able to move is enough for me. Now, never mind me, please, I'm begging you, just focus on treating the other injured AIs. I really don't think just being able to move is enough, but under the circumstances, okay, I understand. But please make sure you come to repair for that exam when you can, okay? Physicals are important. So, you're okay. That's a relief. All thanks to her. What's the situation now, Saber? It looks like they're just managing a barely competent job. I can't say I'm particularly happy about that. Gah. Cow, we had far more power stored up than you did. You got a bigger stock of resources, sure, but you know what they say. It's not the size that counts. It's how you use it. Guess we're just better about knowing when to hold back and when to let loose. Doesn't matter how much money you have to spend if all you do with it is hire a bunch of weaklings. Any true warrior knows how and when to conserve his energy, and that here is no truer greater warrior than me. Well, just goes without saying. Hey, who said I'm only good at slugging off? You might be right, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. I must have enjoyed my battle with Saber a little too much. It seems it's possible to have too many beautiful wives to choose from. Now I see. See what? For some time now, I have thought something was off. Thanks to this no-holds-barred battle, I'm now certain of it. That is not Gilles de Rais. Huh? What do you mean? Just look at him. That is a trick our eyes are playing because he both looks similar and uses similar familiars to Gilles de Rais. But no French marshal would conduct himself like this, nor so openly admit to his obsession with the screams of women. Is that not just what love looks like to him? It certainly was for the one back in Caldia. Further, his repetition of bride, room, and key all help pinpoint what is going on. These are the hallmarks of a deranged serial killer who kept a magical key to his secret room and would kill his brides whenever one looked inside. I know the story well enough to be sure of his identity, though, not because I consciously decided to recall it. It only happened to occupy a handful of kilobytes worth of the storage I still retain in my mind. And I think you might know what that story is too, POCKY. I do? I suppose even if you do know his name, his fame actually makes it less likely that you would know his story. But I am sure you'll recognize it once you hear it. Bluebeard. Oh. A monstrous character from a folktale written by the 17th century poet Charles Perrault, said to be modeled after Marshal Gilles de Rais. That is most likely Castor's true name. Really? I can confirm this by asking only one question. Castor, what do you think of Jeanne d'Arc? Who's that? You're not Gilles. I like how also the text it gave us. Just as I calculated. Their spirit origins are so similar that there must be some overlap. I believe that is why their familiars and their forbidden rooms are linked together. And why a key that opens the door to a room filled with terrifying monsters became his noble phantasm. To put it another way, he is like an alter ego made up only of the aspects of Gilles de Rais associated with Bluebeard. Shut up! Enough of your irritating chatter, so what if you know his true name? I am superior, I cannot lose. Failures on— Okay, shut up, you already said that. Castor, it's time to use that trump card. Oh, I see, but are you sure, Master, that— So, suffering and humiliation as this is almost as unthinkable as slinking away in defeat. And above all, I'll be damned if I run away yet again. I have an ideal I'm striving for, that's why I'm here. Why would a mage hesitate even for a second to use what is unarguably the right method? In fact, if I don't do this now, I have no right to fight for that ideal at all. I've had enough of these dim-witted AIs, this world that refuses to recognize my talent, and all the other mages who insist on trying to stop me from reaching the root. My name is Makiri Zolkin. Carve it into your mind before you die a miserable death. Makiri Zolkin? Wait, we've seen you before? Oh. Now, bear witness to the noble phantasm I, Build's Prime AI, have created with my unparalleled mind. Do it, caster. Swear by your cursed true name that you'll kill them all. Holy Mary. Despite my money, I am no great marshal. Despite my faith, I am no zealot. Despite my sword, I am no knight. I am but a monster who murdered his own wives over and over again. I am a nameless serial killer hiding a small secret room with a magical key. I am Bluebeard. Okay. Oh, my little key opens the lock to an even more forbidden door. I fear no dragoon nor royal guard. Hear me, wives 7 and 8. Hear me, all my beauty future brides. Come, give me the ecstasy to kill you in that very room. Wow. Almost looks like ball sacks. So you got something on your... Can I call that a face? I don't know. Sakura's grandfather? Yeah, like, that could be Zolkin, but I'm like... I was like trying to, like, Zolkin? Are you sure you don't mean Zolken? Because it does spell with like a K, but I guess the G is to maybe for differentiation. Somewhere on the internet. Oh no, Bakaneko. Doesn't use either. Oops. All right. Next section. Even if you're defeated, this quest will not continue if you withdraw from battle. Oh. Okay. Wow. Landed back in part 1. I see. Ordeal Call. Second story. Indeed. Where are all my tea time coins, guys? There they are. Back to farming I go. Yeah. Good luck getting some drop Satan. That's golden. Over time it changed to Zolkin. Dude is just like giant pile of slime with a mouth. Okay. Interesting skill you got. Yeah, you know what? We're chilling. We're chilling here. Man, after I said 20 million friend points, now they put 100 times their friend points up. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I just that shouldn't be basically. How much did you heal for? Oh, not enough, I guess. Only 2k, yeah, that's true. Hell yeah. Okay, this might be a problem. Ooh, this could be actually really bad for us. Okay. That's half our HP. Can I stun you? Yes, I can. Nice. And defense down. Perfect. Okay. Now the question is, does this give MP gauge? I think it does, right? Yes. Oh, barely. Holy crap, that's clutch. Okay. What's up, Bella? Thank you so much for your sub for 37 months. Hey, my sub came out. Look at that. It's your day. Thanks so much for the Prime for 3 years and a month. Thank you, Bella. You know what? I'll go with this one instead. Nice. Okay, I think the 100% crit should, nice, break that break bar. Anything goes to 15 points for huge summon for Holy Grail cast? Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna swap you for you. this on my run through? Hell yeah. Okay. Now the question is, am I gonna have enough damage for this? 1.4 million? Screw it, whatever. She's gonna die here, but yeah, we'll see if I can at least get this break bar down. Okay, it's like a third of your health. Oh, not quite. Man, this is gonna suck. Mucus secretion? Yeah. Well, I guess we just failed this. Ow. Yeah, okay, we just failed this. Man. Part of me kind of wants to just try again. And just brute force. With like a single target like Avenger or something. Do I have a good... I guess there's Scriptoria. Yeah, whatever. They said I would pass either way, even if I failed or succeeded. But I don't know if that's gonna like change the route or something. Maybe can neutral, that's true. But I don't think it's gonna let me do that though here. It looks like. Mark 18. Well, there they go.
Everybody,
what's a Tipsy Toadsar? Thank you so much for resub. 441 months! Incredible, she's returned home. Sorry. What's a Tipsy? Thank you so much for the 41-month resub. Yeah, we're back in FGO today. So let's start getting through a bit of the story. But yeah. We have the AP refund and non-retreat update now. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Just expires after 4 turns. Neat. Ooh, what the hell is that? That is their trump card? It is too large. Absurdly large. Yeah, that's completely nuts. Unfortunately, that might also mean we're in a bit of trouble. Doesn't really matter how efficient we are with our energy against something like that. I think it's also used with caster, so it's pretty unlikely I'll be able to drag it down into depravity. Okay, I know exactly what we should do next. Give up and run for it! Sakura, tell the AIs to get out of here fast as they can. As fast as they can. We can't do any more for them right now. And when I say out of here, I mean out of Grow itself, if that's what it takes. That should be safer than staying here. Go on, tell them. But then... I am a monster myself, so trust me when I say that thing only cares about eating even more than it already has. We can't beat it now. It would just eat us. Right now, we can only run away. If it destroys the facilities as well, then they were a necessary sacrifice. But if any AIs try hiding inside, that thing will just eat them along with the whole facility anyway. My point is, we all need to get out of here, now. That doesn't mean we're abandoning Grow forever. But if we don't go now, then it really will be lost. Come on, let's go. Pocket where? Yeah. Yes, this is even better than I had imagined. Who cares about fuel? There's plenty of food for the taking. I think I'll put the control routine out. It shouldn't be responding so slowly. So he's heading that way next. I guess he's developed a nose from random sources too. Well, no matter, it relied entirely more than expected on the autopilot, but that's hardly a problem. Who cares about reduced mobility with all that power to spare? Go on, keep eating, keep growing. If you're intending to serve, go ahead and eat them too. They don't have a chance against you. No one can ever hope to defeat you. Wahahahahaha. Can we stop? No, we should be more than far enough. What is our current location? Let's see, right around here. At this point, almost perfectly intersecting Grow, Keep, and Defend. You told the Grow AIs to run over your intertype comms, right?
Yes, I told them to run for their lives and get as far away as they could, and that they should forget about Grow for now. But they're not like the Type Ts. They can't move nearly as fast. And if we manage to escape, a good number of them will still have to face that monster. As long as they all ran off in different directions, the enemy will be able to go after all of them. We just have to believe that we did everything we could to minimize our losses. That AI's face kind of looks like Parvati. It's a little unsettling. Oh, I'm sorry. You saved our lives, and I haven't even thanked you yet. Please, let me introduce myself properly. I'm, well, Saber here named you Sakura. I'm her master, a Gross Prime AI. Thank you for saving us. Hey, like I said, I'm a repair AI. I was about to ignore an official request for aid. I only sent that because I couldn't think of anything else to do. I didn't expect anyone to actually come. Why did you? Well, as you can see, I'm already working with this assassin and her masters. How can I put this? I guess I want to do the best I can in the Holy Grail War. I don't think that means I need to sever all my relationships with the other AIs. If anything, I'd prefer to strengthen them. So, I suppose you could say I could just ignore that call for help. Well, let me say it again then. Thank you for saving us.
Never mind the thanks, we just did what anyone would. Now, let me get a good look at you. Are you the one? No, I'm not sure. What do you think you're doing to Sakura? Get away from her now, or I'll kill you. You've got a great figure, but you're way too violent for my taste. No, you're not the one either. Looks like neither of you is the woman I'm destined for. I don't know what you're talking about, but don't think we owe you anything just because you came to our rescue.
That's fine. I can't seek for Berserker there, but having you owe us was never my intention. Anyway, I'm having more repair AIs head this way as we speak. Don't worry about the damaged Grow girls. We'll take good care of them. But where's a good place to do that? Should we just have them all gather here? No, it all depends on where Castor, that giant monster, heads to next. If it starts heading this way, we'll need to run as quickly as we can. Hang on, attacking AIs in the defend area is prohibited, correct? In which case, we can simply move a little south from here into the central neutral area. That way, at least we will not have to worry about the AIs coming to further harm while we treat them. I agree. That's why I told the Grow girls to escape to the central area if they could. Oh yeah, okay then. Let's head there now and set up a field hospital.
Unfortunately, I can't recommend that. Who's there?
You? Aren't you Defense Prime AI? Hi DX, what are you doing here? Then again, we're right next to Defense, so I guess it's no surprise you're nearby.
Hold on, what did you mean by that? What is it you cannot recommend? Several things. I can't recommend that you gather a large group of grower repair AIs. I especially can't recommend that you do so in defend.
Hold on, are you telling us we can't evacuate to defend? Why not? Doesn't defend have a neutrality rule to let it function as a safe haven in emergency situations like this? I was sure that, just like the church is a neutral zone for the Holy Grail War participants, defend is supposed to be neutral for AIs.
That is correct. It seems further elaboration would be necessary. At present, defense AI neutrality rule is not in effect. The enormous entity made from Castor's familiars, the mass of those writhing creatures, has invaded defend and is eating every type D in sight. Man, ain't nowhere safe on this, I guess, AI virtual reality field. Flacco, what's up, Record Prime? Do you like Makiri? Is this guy wait, no. Do we like Makiri? I think he is a little repetitive. Just a tiny bit. It's like, I am better than you. I will employ the powers of evil and everything else. Wahahaha. Bow to me. I just realized how much purple hair is in OC1. Yeah, it really is just like the purple hair, like, or arc, I guess, here. Oh, we're already at section 6. Well, they all come from Reiko? Cleopatra? Sure. Oh, yeah, we still got a few days left in the year, huh? Here. Okay. Alright, points added to Cleopatra. She actually was not even on the board. Well, added your points now. Cleopatra has a mere 100. For like the waifu list that I see your channel points are put towards. Small pocket. I guess I am pretty small. I'm like leaning back on my chair. I should be sitting up. But I also made myself smaller so it could be off screen. Anyways. Do I want to do another 6 arrows? I mean, it's only been like 2.5 hours. I don't know why I'm like starting to feel like fatigued. I'm not like hella fatigued, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm like slightly to moderately fatigued. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to reading this long. It has been a minute since we've read. God, I feel so bad though. Only going for 2.5 hours. That's like criminally short. You know what? No, I can make it through one more section. I'm going to believe. I'm just going to drink some water first. I think that's the pace we usually went through the story with too. It's just like 2 sections at a time anyways. Okay. Let's sit up. All right. You got this pocket. All right, now. Greedy worship for eating. What do you mean? Exactly what I said. The neutrality rule is currently not being followed. I believe there's probably some manner of bug afflicting the Master Caldia, that is, builds Prime AI's programming. Caster's massive rhythm feed has been devouring every nearby AI can get its tentacles on around coordinates 17 through 50. Type G's that escaped from Grow, Type D's from Defend, who came to deal with it, other AIs who just happened to be in the area. All of them. We have an emergency on our hands. The central governing AI detected several servants gathered at these coordinates and so sent this unit here. So, Ronnie the 12th told you to come here, huh? Well, never mind that. What's the number of servants got to do with anything? The central governing AI has proposed a temporary ceasefire for the system grill war. So master and servant pairs can work together to eliminate Caster, who is believed to be rampaging out of control. Bro, this is just Fate Zero. This is literally just Fate Zero all over again. Yeah. Anyways, so I am calling for all servants present to assemble with their masters at the church. Saber, Berserker, Assassin, and Lancer. Got it. Oh. Yeah. Lancer, when did you get here? We're at the edge of our territory too. After we've got our ingredients and left, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. I really wanted to just get to work on the ingredients and figure out how to best accentuate their flavors. But I decided I should come back here just to be sure. I think I smell another Indian god. Is that Vayu the wind god? That's right, I'm Vayu's kid. While we're on the subject, my big bro's the son of Dar Maharaja, and my younger brothers are the sons of Indra and the Ashvin twin gods. I knew it! It was you, Bhima. Hey, Duryodhana, don't expect to run into you here. Bhima, son of Vayu, the wind god, do you know what this means, Pakatok? Arjuna's older brother? You know Arjuna. Hell of a guy, isn't he? And I'm proud to have him for a little brother. I'm sure he hasn't given you even the slightest bit of trouble, but I guess he might have made your life tougher sometimes by being a little too serious. Well, that's just the kind of guy he is. Don't pay him any heed. Ha 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 ha. Oh, sorry, I assumed you were both allies. You are, right? I mean, you wouldn't be alive right now if he considered you an enemy, so it just makes sense. One of the 5 Padava brothers. Arjuna's older brother, and that is not all. According to legend, Bhima's strength was without equal and his biggest rival was... Come on, Duryodhana, don't glare at me like that. This isn't the time nor the place, right? Oh, what did you just say? Good point. I don't know what kind of history you have with Lancer there, Berserker. But right now, taking care of that monstrous caster and helping the AIs is much more important. So the governor wants us all to assemble at the church? Affirmative. I've also conveyed as much to Ryder, who is not currently present.
This is an official administrative summons. Please comply to the fullest extent of your capabilities. Alright, let's go. Well, I guess it makes sense to attack that thing from as many angles as possible. Especially when spreading the work around means I can take it easy. I'll go to the church, but there's no way in hell I'm going with him. There's no telling when he might stab me in the back. I'd never do something so cowardly. Well, why you've got a lot of nerve lying to our faces like that. Yikes, I've never seen Berserker go red with anger before. Guess he really does hate Lancer. I have no intention of befriending any of you either. As long as we show up, it doesn't matter how we get to the church, right? So Sakura and I'll get there on our own way. Right. I only ask that you make your way there as quickly as possible. Tell them, not me. We'll probably be the first ones there. Whoa, she just scooped her master up in her arms and left away. I've got to head back and fetch my master too. Still, I'm a child of the god of wind. I might be bulky, but that sure doesn't make me slow. Let's go. Hey, wait for me. This is unexpected. At least now we have had an opportunity to see who all the other servants are, though. Come on, let's head to the church while we continue to gather information. Well, someone's in a killing mood. You already knew Lancer, right? Is this about him? Shut up, don't ask me about him. Of course I'm going to ask. How else am I going to get you to talk to me? That servant could end up being our enemy in this Holy Grail war, right? So obviously I want to know about him. If you're not willing to speak up yourself, we can tell I use all the information we have about him instead. Should any of that information turn out to be inaccurate or unflattering to you, well, I suppose you'll just have to live with that. What? Wait, don't do that. You're obviously just going to spout some baseless lies that make it seem like I'm the bad guy, or that what happened was all my fault or something. So fine, I guess I could tell you a little bit about what went down. The first thing to know is that the 5 Pandava brothers were the sworn enemies of the 100 princes, my family. But since we're all from the same kingdom, we all studied under the same martial arts master. Okay, so how did you end up becoming enemies? Why do you hate them so much? It largely comes down to a disagreement over the matter of succession. Each side insisted they were the rightful heirs to— Hey, shut it. There were plenty of reasons for the fallout. Ultimately, though, it happened because there were a bunch of delusional bastards who don't know their place. The end. I couldn't help but feel like there's a lot more to the story than you're letting on. Yeah, well, you're wrong. They were always like that. That's why my brothers and I were constantly fighting with them. And BNUUY was the worst of the lot. Ever since we were kids, he was always the biggest and strongest guy around. Gods, I hated him. The only way I could fight back was by relying on my wits, so I drugged him, tied him up, and threw him in the Ganges. But then, not only does the guy survive, he ends up in an underground world where a Serpent King gives him an Amrita elixir, so he comes back stronger than ever. Can't believe the nerve of this guy. That is such crap. Let's see, there's also that game of dice we played where he took them for absolutely everything they had. I have to thank Uncle Sakuni for helping make sure that went smoothly. Oh, and one time when I went out to the woods to point and laugh at those sad sacks who had been banished and sent to live there, I ended up getting caught by the Gandharavs. Then I had to suffer the humiliation of having them come to my rescue. There you see, now it should be abundantly clear how irredeemably evil they are. You blame me for not wanting to talk about them? No, you can't. Well, I guess I can see how that must have been pretty rough, especially for the other guys. There, are you satisfied? Then come on, we're almost to the church. Well, that was an abrupt end to the conversation. I suppose he really does not want to discuss the Great War. Kind of get where he's coming from. Yes, from Duryodhana's perspective, Bhima's especially Lotham's arrival. Little wonder that Duryodhana is not eager to revisit how he died in a duel with him.
Oh, are we the last to arrive? Sorry, it took us so long, but we had a lot of distance to cover. You're all here. Then, let's begin. Good day, everyone. It's good to see you all again. As the AI Holy Grail's overseer, I usually only meet with the participants in serious, unexpected situations. Unfortunately, we find ourselves in the middle of exactly such a situation now. I'd rather have stayed home if Lancer had let me. So that's Lancer's master. I think Saber's master said her name is Surajira. Not that I care. Something seems off, but I do not know what. What could it be? I believe Defense Prime AI has already told you what is occurring. Their combination of his noble phantasm and his master structural support program, Castor, has become an enormous abomination. The abomination in question is a massive writhing fiend composed of his familiars. It does nothing but devour every AI in sight. It is completely ignoring Defense neutrality rule, which lends me to believe it is rampaging out of control. It is not clear how much sway its master's will has over its actions at present, but since his master is either unable or unwilling to stop it, our only choice is to punish him for this infraction. So, I am declaring them both hazards, which must be eliminated for the System Grow War to proceed as planned. Kinda late for that, isn't it? They've been running around butchering AI all this time and you haven't done anything so far. Energy, guys, is a key part of this Holy Grail War. I was willing to tolerate their tactics as long as they do not affect the world itself, but I can hardly ignore the rampant destruction of what is meant to be a neutral area. Suffice to say, they have crossed a line. Okay, so why do we have to clean up their mess? This isn't our fault. The fact is, only servants like yourselves are strong enough to stop another servant. One could say this world's entire raiment supply currently revolves around you. But putting such spec-based reasons aside, I do understand why you would question your need to assist. So as the System Grow War's overseer, I'm prepared to offer substantial reward for this operation. Oh, what reward? I am willing to share the spare command skills I have to okay. This is like word for word, almost exactly Fate's. Okay. I'm sure this goes without saying. Maybe I should start making her sound like Kotomi Nikire. Maybe that'd be more accurate. I'm sure this goes without saying, but these command spells consist of highly compressed raiment that isn't customized for each master taking part in the System Grow War. All of this is to say that they will be very useful for you in future battles. Ooh, that does sound good. Does that mean you're going to give them to everyone who agrees to take part in this operation? No, that may give an unfair advantage to anyone who fails to meaningfully contribute in this battle. It may be difficult to be completely fair about distributing the rewards, but I'll have the defending eyes observe and record as best they are able. So if one server manages to accomplish something major on their own, they will get a reward. If they decide to form a team and work together, that whole team will be rewarded. These kinds of decisions are part and parcel of a Holy Grail War. Well, I don't think that's an opponent any of us can defeat alone, so I say we all work together. I second that. Oops. I agree. There must still be lots of growly eyes in that area. I can't abandon them to die. Not me. I'm staying out of this. What? I've given it some thought, and there's something else I need to focus on at the moment. And if you're all working together already, then you don't need my help. I'm sure you'll manage on your own. So you drag me all this way against my will, and you're not even going to help? They asked us all to show up, so I did, but it doesn't mean I have to do everything else they say. There's no penalty for not going along with this, right? No, there isn't. Well, I'm asking all of you to help. This is merely a request, not a demand. Then it should be fine. We just won't get any goodies ourselves. And since we're the only ones here getting to eat really delicious meals, I'd say that makes us even. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, it kind of does, but... well, I guess we'd probably just be in the way if we didn't really want to be there anyway, so... It's okay, Satajira.
Everyone has somewhere they belong, right? And we should be fine with everyone else agreeing to help. I can't wait to see what kinds of yummy dishes Lancer comes up with. Once this is all over, I really hope you'll let me come and see what he did with my materials.
Sure.
That's a shame we cannot get everyone to agree to help, but it's alright. I knew this was a possible outcome. Now then, let me go over the information I think you'll need to resolve this problem. I believe that Castor's colossal writhing fiend is following an algorithm that constantly directs it to the most easily available source of raiment. If there are any eyes in its vicinity, it will go to them. If not, it will go to the closest location where it thinks it can find more. If two or more equally viable candidates exist, it will go where the raiment concentration is densest. It is currently located near North Defend coordinates 1014, and since appearing in Grow, it has consistently moved south. Its current trajectory puts it on the path to Central Defend, may even be headed towards this very church. Comparing the density data for the Type Gs and Ds, the most likely reason it can defend from Grow is that Defense Type Ds didn't run away, which put Defense population density above Grow's. This isn't your fault, Sakura. Defen's just as much to blame for not handling that thing. More importantly, did you say it's heading for this church? If Castor is able to detect random quantities, then it's possible he may be after the spare command seals I was planning to give to you. That's in addition to the base raiment being kept in this church, which is used to run the system itself. The fact, if he's currently a slave to his algorithm, it's probably just a matter of time until he finds his way here. Meaning you have a pretty clear idea of where that thing's going. Then it's obvious what you need to do. Well then, Ryder and I are going to bounce too. Huh? You're not gonna fight with us?
Nope, I don't see that in our future. You want to do this? You go right ahead. Well, see you around. Let's go, Ryder.
Some sense of teamwork these guys have. Damn it, so much for taking it easy on this one. Does this mean it's just us three then?
This makes no sense. Something's definitely not right here. The Bima I know would never put anything above fighting. So does that mean that isn't actually Bima?
Hey, we're still talking here, Berserker. I don't know why, but it looks like we're going to have to fight that thing with just 3 servants. So we need to come up with a plan.
Now that we know the enemy's route,
the most useful course of action would be to set up an ambush. However, our opponent is almost certainly much stronger now than he was when we fought him. So ideally, we should have something of our own that also gives us an edge we lacked before. The question is, what could that something be? Since this is an official request you are making in your capacity as overseer, Rainy the 12th, should you not also be offering some kind of official assistance to help us complete this request?
Very well. I will provide you all with some raiment before your battle to be doled out at my discretion.
Good. So unlike last time, we'll have more resources to work with and the locational advantage to anticipate the enemy. And that is not all. We will also have you on our side this time, Saber.
So you want me to work?
Isn't that why you're still here? Please, Saber. I'm asking you too.
I guess things have changed since I fought him in Grow. There are no Type Gs around here to worry about, and no facilities I need to be careful with either. Having more raiment to work with this time should mean I can fight at full strength if I want to. But to be honest, I don't want you people seeing me fight at full strength. Otherwise, we'd be showing our hand. You do get that, right, Sakura?
I do, but I don't think we have a choice. We can't very well go back to Grow until we do something about Castor. That's all I want. I want to go back to the place I love and work peacefully alongside the other Type Gs, like always.
Fine, I'll do it. But if I'm going to go all out, then you people had better play your weight too. No slacking off like the ones who turned tail and ran.
Honestly, I'd rather slack off too, but I guess that's just not realistic. Especially when our chief slacker, Mr. Berserker here, seems to have his head in the clouds. Someone's gotta light a fire under his ass to make sure he pulls his weight. I can help with that. If your fire burns his ass, I'll just fix it up good as new. But do you really think we can win, Saber? I can't say for sure until we try. If we don't have to worry about collateral damage as much, then yeah, I think we can. From there, it'll just come down to which of us is the more destructive monster. That thing, or me.
Ugh. Okay. You can do this. For my arrows.
Its advance is relentless. It continues ever onward, driven only by its simple-minded, hedonistic desires. The desire to feed, the desire to dominate weaker creatures, to tear them to shreds, to end them utterly. The dawning of fear, the wish to flee, the crushing realization of that wish's denial, the realization of the inevitability of what is to come. Their tantalizing screams. Have I ever feasted upon such things myself? I haven't, have I? It's the same. The same as the red room decorated with my foolish brides. The same color, the same smell, the same screams, the same taste. I no longer need to wait for my sacrificial brides to come to me. I can go and collect them myself. Yes, his body can tell. The skin can smell it. I see. Yes, that's right. Now I've become the very taboo point from my room. I am the forbidden room. Don't look, whatever you do. Don't look inside, but I'll leave the key right here. Don't go in, whatever you do, don't go inside. I'll leave the key right here because you do, my beloved wife. Even I don't know what I might do. But now you're seeing it. Oh, but now you're seeing it. You're seeing me, the room, your eyes filled with terror. It means you as well be inside the room right now. Where are my next wives? Where are the wives I entrusted with my magical key? Who am I? I know who I am. Of course I do. I exist to understand all things. That is the ideal I am meant to strive for and achieve. The principles of this world, the beginning and end of everything. The absolute laws that govern all things. The roots. So, of course I understand who I am. I am the prime AI of Build, the master caster, Maki Zolkin, an elite mage. I am the greatest heir to ever inherit the Maki name, the last of the pure bloods. I am so perfect in every regard that there's no way I could possibly fail. I don't know what that means, but I do understand that is who I am. So... yes, that's it. The elation at having figured out a way to make Hasno fantastic, invincible courses through me. The way their relief at having proven how exceptional I truly am rattles my lungs like laughter. All the while, some part of me deep in my chest seems to strain against its mass surroundings. Is this justice? No. No, it isn't. In fact, I'll go further. The question itself is faulty. Justice is found only in victory, in achieving your ideals. He was born the kind of mage. That's why he acted the way he did. Yes, that's right. I must realize my ideals, and to do that, I must abandon certain things. Some feelings I must grind into dust. But there was a fatal flaw in the structural design of this mage standing here now. It was that he underestimated the importance of durability. Having been forced, supposedly exceptional as he is, into retreat because of the simple numbers advantage it all ate to him. So he turned to his trump card to avoid the strain of failure and prove himself. And if doing so meant giving up any semblance of control.
It worked far better than he expected. And upon realizing how completely his creation escaped his reach, the part of him telling him how he spilled out, smashing through the flimsy restaurants, meant to keep things in their place. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. And so, before he knew it, what human aspects of his personality, as might have remained had things gone differently, were completely lost. And all that remained was pure mage loss in his ostensibly rational pursuit of ideals. Yes, that's right. Rules, neutral zones. What should be concerned with such rusted intrivialities? I mean, just look at this power. The power to consume anything and everything. I am superior to all things in existence. I had all but guaranteed to become this world's next ruler. So if this is the most expedient path to achieving my ideals, then what problem could there possibly be in my devouring over the last one that all works obsolete systems? Everyone knows what happens to cities that aren't built with durability in mind. They end up broken. Let us go over the plan one last time. It may be a simple thing, but that is exactly what we need to make absolutely sure we're all on the same page. BNUUY caster's massive rating is encouraged. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Why did I say has encouraged? The enemy caster's massive writhing fiend form continues its advance south at a pace that is 97% in line with my calculations. This is due to unfortunate AI casualties that were unable to escape despite taking optimal measures, and the efforts of the defending eyes who gave their lives in service to their duty. No, now is not the time to mourn their loss. Right now, we need to do the best we can to stop that thing so it doesn't hurt anyone else. Exactly. Our ultimate objective is to eliminate the colossal writhing fiend with which Caster has assimilated. While we do also need to deal with the small and medium-sized fiends in its vicinity. They are Caster's familiars and so should disappear once we defeat him. So we do not need to worry about killing all of them. The more important thing is to dispose of the smaller ones in front of the colossal fiend, thereby stopping his advance. Since it is capable of sensing raiment, it should also detect servants since they possess high quantities of high-density raiment. So, our job is to draw the colossal fiend's attention while eliminating the nearby smaller ones. And if possible, to whittle the colossal one down. Oh, come on, take it the little guys. That's no job for a prince. Stop whining. Still, at least he seems to be feeling like he's all soft again. Never thought I'd be glad seeing him being so selfish again. So, Berserker and I are pretty much just the decoys, huh? I'm the god of love. I'm not so much for the brawny stuff like smashing huge monsters with brute force or weakening them with sheer destructive power. So I guess this is our only choice. Are you sure you can handle them, the brawny stuff? Like you said, this is our only choice. If there was anyone else here who could understand it instead, who could do it instead, I'd happily let them. I don't think there is, no. I'm also guessing that just tearing off a tentacle or two won't be enough to stop that giant monster. I'm going to do that, it's probably to destroy its heart, to kill the caster at its core. The problem there is we don't know where in that massive body caster could be. No, we do not. I am doing my best to pinpoint him, but I have not yet found a clear answer. Sakura, the primate of Grow, she seems to be largely non-aggressive, just like Ayus. Also seems like she technically has what it takes to be a competent master. If Saber were to use her full strength... Oh, then you'd be able to figure out that damned caster's whereabouts. No, I'd slice that thing to ribbons, turn all the pieces into stone, and hopefully one of those stone ribbons will be the right one. I see, that's a lot more brute force than I was expecting. Alright, got it. I'm not cut out for that kind of unseemly hard work, so I'll let you handle that part. Try going after his master instead. You mean cutting off master's main supply of raiment at the source? That would certainly be one way to resolve the situation. Unfortunately, the problem with that approach is that the monster is essentially acting on its own now. So I am sure its master is doing as close as necessary. We cannot be sure that we'll find him nearby. It is safe to assume Caster's master is aware of this vulnerability and is therefore doing everything he can to hide. I am therefore forced to conclude that it is not realistic to search for him in our limited window of opportunity. I don't know why, but just seeing that master kind of pissed me off, so I would have been happier to win by killing him. That's a puzzle, then we'll just have to do something about us, monster. By the way, would you two mind standing next to each other for a moment? Weird. They seem similar yet completely different. Oh well, it's not important. Never mind. Anyway, we're good now, right? I'll be waiting somewhere. I can easily make my first move. I'll attack as soon as I see an opening, so just follow my lead when I get moving. Oh, Saber. I'm sorry about her, everyone. Anyway, I guess I'd better get going too. Oh, hang on a second. How are your injuries? The ones I treated before. I never treated a master before, so I'm curious how it worked. I feel completely fine now, thank you. Here, see? Just look how much energy I have to spare now. Really? Well, that's good to hear. Let me know if you need anything else. I will. Okay, everyone, good luck. Here it comes. I'm doing my best to predict its next move in real time using the acceleration, but there still may be situations I cannot anticipate. In those cases, I can only ask that you do your best to play it by ear. Yeah, we know. I wish you'd focus on predicting exactly those kinds of unforeseen situations. Alright, everyone, let's do this. I knew it. It's just not right for me to be working cleanup duty like a common foot soldier. I'm just the kind of guy who should be leading the charge against enemy General Hanzo to come to this. Saying if this will help me get what I want. Quit whining already. Okay, everyone, I swear by all of repair that I'll heal you right away if you get hurt. I'd much rather none of you get hurt in the first place, so please be careful. Who's this? Yeah. Hans? No. These are just bunny ears. Temporary bunny ears. Where are all the coin scratchies? 2 times. Alright. Oh, that's convenient. Thanks. I might actually take a break after this battle, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have like so dressy today. I played for like 3 hours, so whatever. Did you see Peta's post about Umumusume? Do you feel personally attacked as a horse girl? No! And I think I heard about something with Peta and Umumusume. I don't know what it was though, but I can probably look into that after this. Oops. Man. It's still crazy. I just realized to think of like there was a time in FGO where you didn't have the fast forward option. You have to like let each animation play out like all the way. And it's crazy to think that time 2 times speed wasn't even a thing yet. Your rest your health is first. I feel like my health is fine. I just don't know why I'm like suddenly drowsy. I don't know. I did like go a night basically without any sleep like a couple days ago. So I was like maybe like I think almost exactly last week. I was up working on a project, but that's okay. It paid off in the end, I think. It's very disgusting. Oh, I got a Twitter account back? Yeah, my Twitter account is back. There's no exception, I see. Identical animations too, such an era. Yeah, it really was. Okay. I know we're only like halfway through section 6 and it's barely been 3 hours. I caught myself like literally like my eyes were like falling like mid like reading. And to the point like I started like misreading words. So I, especially with having to remember to do as accurate as the kid voice actor on top of that, I feel like I'm not gonna give the best, I don't know, because I felt like I was feeling pretty good in like the first like, I don't know, 2 or so hours, and I don't know, like 2 hours and 30 minutes in, I was like, ugh. But whatever. I don't want to be falling asleep in the middle of reading, so I might, honestly, I might just take a nap or something, I don't know. Let's go with me. But yeah, and then we will have to reconvene another time. I don't know, maybe pick up more in this next stream or something. We'll see. But yeah, so I guess it's going to be a slightly shorter stream today. At only like just past 3 hours, which feels weird for me, but whatever. It's just how I am, I guess. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed listening to the read along in like the, just like what, an hour 10 minutes of yapping to, I don't know, keep you guys, I don't know, just mentally engaged in something while y'all doing some farming runs or whatever else. But seriously, thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. I will be reading all your guys' goodnight messages for tonight. And I'll probably be shipping you guys off to, looks like Raichu is on tonight with some Monhun. So, any Monhun enjoyers, maybe enjoyed that. But yeah, I'll probably send you over to her stream, but I'll go ahead and just get to reading the rest of the goodnight messages here first and foremost. Get rest and get well. Thanks, Silvra. Better go to, wow. What's it? EA's 575. I blame your burnout. Don't push yourself. Keep it steady. Yeah, I'm okay. I think. Yeah. I'm trying to paste this on the case. And if I thanks for Fencer Street. Yeah, thanks for tuning in for Duncho. Thanks for starting Pocky. Have a good night. Yeah, I hope you have a good night, little Dimmy. Night Pocket. Have a good night, Larry DC. Bye, Pocket Chat. And see you later, Inkleson. Thanks for tuning. Thanks for tuning in for Tim Masamune Date. Peace. See you later, Croaker. Thanks for reaching. Have a good rest. Thanks, not to sleep. Take care as well. Hey, Pocket Chat. Hope everyone rests well. Yeah, hope you rest well too, Ballos. Night. Have a good night, little Kosher. Good night, good night. Have a good night, Silvra. See you later, Arceus again. Good night, Pocky. Good night, Chat. Have a good night, Dynamite Can. Thanks for hanging out with us too. Good night, everyone. Have a good night, EA. Good night, Pocky. Remember to talk about tier collab hopefuls. I'll try to be better about reaching out to them a little bit more often. Yeah. See you later, Arceus. All right. Rain message will be let's see here. We enjoyed Pocky story time. Okay, how about that? Yeah. I'll be nerd, cheer, and then pillow hug. We enjoyed Pocky story time. Awesome. All right, that'll be the raid message. Over to Raichu's channel. She is a awesome, very lovely, livey bear VTuber, I believe. Yeah, I don't know, she's got really good energy over there as well. Hope you guys maybe enjoy her streams too. And I will see you guys next time I see you guys. Hopefully with like a little bit more endurance. Like, I don't know, like I said, I was like feeling good today, but I don't know. There's just like, ugh, all of a sudden like my body just gave up like 2.5 hours in. That's okay. I'll just maybe sleep more than 5-6 hours next time, but we'll see. Any Hazel's. See you guys later. Thanks for being here with Pocket. I had fun today. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Pium pium pium. Ha ba 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 ba.
Everything you've got.